To say that okay, there's one question is so special. Obi Busa said Umar Bashiru last season, and then the highest scoring midfielder, most often midfielder when you goes Kessben money team Karela. But the season before, now you're guessing watcher of Wafa. This season, and let's talk about this young man here in Abbas Samari Salifu of Accra Lions. General, you attack midfielders, a more equality, a more development, how they go quickly into the game, of course. Departing, baby, I grab it to me. I Juma party amount. I Fifi. So the quick attack in the defense, but this guy, the technical ability, the capacity to improve going forward. Anyhow, or to game, I say he's not being systemized. Our Krala to say Dominic Sobila, but he's a very, very key member of our setup, about set pieces like free kicks, penalties, corners, or effectively in the moment, and or yet with much ease. He's growing each and every day. Shattered number 23. But general, I say, can Umar Bashiru, can Kessben Watcher, can other top midfielders like Salif Ibrahima with me, and it goes. A kind of playmaking act and one. General, let's talk about this player from Accra Lions, Samari. He's been getting some of the goals for Accra Lions, and I think that even Okan top scorers this season, top 5 Ubenya Samari Ediwo. One thing I can say in a 4-3-3, he's part of the attacking trio now. Ubenya, and this point, almost any position in here, he's always edging very closer to the box, and he's a midfielder. But sometimes on moving very, very deep and not tracking action, and sign about be a ball bedroom, with me about and he's been very, very much important at the setup. Now from here, Obeti say he stood in the midst of about 3 players. Now on one position, and that was where Omuvu edge very, very, very closer to the area, and that is Samari Abbas for Accra Lions. So Obibusa question General Kakrabia met me at the money panel say I'll be going for Abdul and I say Abbas Samari of Accra Lions. Every single moment, every single move, Accra Lions bear in the final third now. Yeah, now apart from the goal scoring, also a playmaking as well. Meaning that he bridges the defenses between the defense and attack, and on this move, we share how position usually a lot of positional sense around the box. And so I'll be showing you a very, very one of the best positions at Ubenya our game room. And let's talk about this particular moment. Ojina Enipa 4 in term around the box, and it's been like that ever since or emerge here as a key man for Accra Lions. So in the midst of about 4 players here, you have Samari or move edge closer to the box, but this was a mover or no, and or started here right from deep midfield. Now on a game, so that is the position of Samari. I had not started game and Sana or distribute to a circulating ball, they are called wide. But they call wide, and or 10 or try say or join the box, So not just goal scoring, but all make it play, or keep it ball, or retaining a possession. The man the club side, Accra Lions. After some circulating ball, you can watch his movement and or bar box or try say or baba finish amane, and that is Abdul Samari.
Well, Emrason say yedi midfield action no ebro baby awo. And then anope abono kwapa onsima aduasa enwotwe pepepe ye mo bia chi ene juada anopa ye mo nyina kwa baba midfield action Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra Sanso and out yanka live or DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 173 Yachobia eba program iso ene anope weekendi and some who do see good day months ma ho do see babia ewo Ghana Africa eni wiase afana nyina na yi back de bremo ne anope kwa miki enso ba be transit local source no abreye Tony Montana on capture no say onu no trim asa bi da na mpe no yeah no what no cameraman ugina hade na we what Tony I grad bi bia grad ba still o say trim yi so yi kakran sana what minimum atutwe enkomo watrase de amano nsem no kakra ebre nondu pepepe time om de amaye no nondu na new Black Stars coach Chris Hilton sementia more ho na yebe unveil no ama wiase nyinaa hu sɛ ɔno ɛna the new Black Stars coach. Your cameras no any reporters ahodoɔ no ɔmo ɛwɔ hɔ. Na ɛbɛkɔ biara no yɛde mu nsɛm nso ɛbɛbrɛ mu. Nsɛm ahodoɔ osisi yɛ boxing. Tony the nsɛm kakra free boxing world ɛde ɛbɛbrɛ. Ulezana Usyk on Tyson Fury latest. I ɛwɔ ho ne nyinaa no ɔde ɛbɛba. Saudi Formula 1 Grand Prix no why ɛna ɛfae. Tony the details in ɛbɛbrɛ. Also ɛna wɔkɔ Indian Worlds. Carlos Alcaraz ɔno ɛne Elena Rybakina. Omo NFA trophies yi emu nsɛm kakra enso ɛwɔ ha. Sanso ɛna yɛbɛkɔ ball boom. Sempi and sisi ewiase afa na nyina PSG elusu no na Bayern enso elusu ma Dortmund efro eye table no akoda esro na Madrid twedekane ukokotoa sempi sisi Tony point different here saying 12 I must say bebia ID ye noisy neighbors no emia omano kanya saa kame bae abrantie na abrantie akokora uhuru me sremi dimi wagro o studio ha say Jesus ni wan na o chene away all right hey miano okay NJ El Clasico Barcelona yes at Madrid, aye omuhojuma papa. Ajiman, Kumasi Asante legend. France Ajiman, and Udia whole year papa. Mayako. Okay. And no any other games of course. So Chelsea, 89th minute, and Everton Babetio Moka, Amatod Bolly. I mean, this is F word the crown where used to be that. The bufu papa. Tony details in and so a baby. This is also more striker. I'm the police compare Victor Osimhen nom de sika kraka ho. Oh Chelsea and the other scholars if you pay ni no ya wabo no I de bremo na ya ba CAF Champions League match how do course so CAF Conference Cup match how do course so any more stories how do nyina no ya wabo no de bremo ene anopay sanso and Ghana Premier League matches e course so na enya sam ketu akra say sign na table no aye had to fuck omo any Kutuku Royals mimi who goal say offside wa wen hu no say no fine had to fuck meet markers omo the offside goal if you referee in ba sisa the make Canada fine omo the offside goal and they say Kutuku Royals 1-0 or Accra Sports Stadium and the other results a PP free say the kan kan no enche ye de yemfidie ni ade nyina no Ebeko Semenshia more near Chris Hilton ni unveiling. We any stories I would do P. More for messages no emfa 0551599933 na you can kind old media so emfa emma. Mamu nyina kwaba eba program so Tony.
Let us see God for Some yema etiefo ene for kwaba ne nsama ekoso onkofo amanso ene ejwa den sam dos nti ebo ne pa na yede de ho so ede atoase enko tennis ne enko US ho ena Indian Wells no enwa ene no echi man mema finals no atimi abone we yenko mema ne de no eho ana Carlos Alcaraz of Spain eba ne tennis wa chese or form ono energy still now so oche Daniel Medvedev etwa no 6-3 and then 6-2 Hema Carlos Alcaraz so etimi aje Indian Wells no edesini now so man de no Elena Rybakina ene Arena Sabalenka ko boy omemienu ene hia Yes, announced every 2-1 no Ronaldo free kick or they attack no and a show our Kessben television so 35 years so generally ham ya my public journey be me na tay na bono eda netinti Ronaldo ni goal share over the weekend no and ya show our Kessben television so Ronaldo wants some about ya come so de Now when him say PSG and now ran equation 2-0 before the game. Players no yeah Bob Mudin say oh Messi or started na ye Bob Messi din pe na PSG fans na say who Mbappe ye born in the say fans now applauding Mbappe man fans ye ko Parc du Prince na ye ko PSG fans a omo ebu Messi. Messi, you born in just some more so no. You born Mbappe din na just here the day. Hey, na just say Messi one fan 100 so cry. Kofo bi say hey, the contract you benya renew and I say bema obepe baby. And so after say on ka send fans start here almost ehuru no. Bayern Munich elusu 20 Leverkusen coach Xabi Alonso, former Liverpool midfield Real Madrid midfielder no. Or yeah, Juma upon the coach Leverkusen. Or say Bayern Munich 2-1. I must say table no Dortmund. Abeda first, omo beat Bayern by a point. Na Julian Nagelsmann, Bayern Munich manager no, after international break, you know, Dortmund, any Bayern na airport. So Bayern Munich e win ya. Omo we lead the table no. Actually Dortmund 2 points. So Dortmund e win ya. Omo e twum 4 clear points. So Koba say draw, still 1 point na the bedem. Julian Nagelsmann, Bayern Munich manager no, was say a must win after international break, you know. Dortmund ba omo ebeba normally Bayern Munich but also Bayern Munich mum etimi edin kunim yenko Spain ho na classico nitimi eba so eno a ema FC Barca January besi match 3 times and I'm married 3 times and I'm winning Xavi obe manager ema Barca so impressive records against Real Madrid Football Club eno a Chelsea Real Madrid esa akodi nchobi anti Xavi matches a one managing Eddie Ama Barca against Real Madrid Classico no and a year show Barca winning 1-0 Barco, Barca share 2-1 Barco, Barca share 3-1 Barco, Barca share 4-0 Barco, 1-0 so PM no impressive record as Xavi's manager hold against rivals Real Madrid Football Club. Now after the game Xavi Kasa say a great win and a Barca for nyama bimu 12 clear points. Didn't it Xavi?
Well, it's an amazing win for us. No, now the difference is 12 points up to Real Madrid. So we are very happy. We're very satisfied with the performance. I think it's fair. The result is fair. We deserve this result, and really happy. Really happy. We celebrate with the fans. The environment today was unbelievable. So I'm really happy today. It's a good day for the culés. It's a good day for celebrating the.
We Xavi coach Emma Barca say a fair resource, a fair because omo deserves also we winning. Na fans no incredible atmosphere na charge. Enti Xavi and a Barca players na fans no ba so e won kunim dia eno ada omo e winning ye. Na when him say Barca fans na eno in and around Spotify campaign. Barca fans ne celebrity pa dede eni je eni de yenko campaign ne yenko kakra. Barca winning game no na around Spotify campaign omo Real Madrid for na omo tonyom Barca fans na ni anje brutal because omo biom 12 clear points almost over still La Liga and Madrid betimi age EDS omo na so Alessandro Del Piero a former Italian player boy heading Emma Juventus eno na Del Piero so our Spotify campaign or say eno classico no na it is a finals na Barca winning 12 clear points there. I know them pa. Yentie Alejandro Del Piero.
It was like a final, and it ended up like a final because they celebrate the big win with like they win the league. It's not over yet, but they made a huge step forward, and then the tension inside the game was.
Alexander Del Piero, former Italian player, former Juve. I'm a player in the Kano. Or say we league Nyan deciding we name Barca. I'm making huge steps so league no I'm on edge do so league no enyanye over it's a finals then ra I'm boy talking points no ekoye Marco Asensio Real Madrid almost second goal mo gidi pass and can na ka be kele tie no only say Marco Asensio off bench Real Madrid mo goal no obeshe go VAR upon consultation ha Danny Kabaya ma pass ne far from and ata asenso planted ball no referee ko VAR or say Bonnie offside so tight line no ma draw no ye hwe e Kessben television so aye offside and that's na a legitimate goal. Carlo Ancelotti was so adwene ho anti ase die nti and also some draw la we ka say asenso aye offside game aye 1-1 80th minute ma do say goal we na manje was here no and a killing game nti and now officiating na Carlo Ancelotti onye so much happy about it Thibaut Courtois was we are Madrid. We never give up. You better fight on
Suzufa Hushim story no. Na kana that story. Suzufa Hushim.
Me kana ask
Suzufa Hushim.
Na Carlo Ancelotti ni abrepa. Nti o say me won mood.
Suzufa Hushim.
Na my present ni city.
Okay.
Na lie way pa.
Suzufa Hushim. Na shamo. Na ko next story.
Okay. Na Ernesto Valverde coach. Ono so bo adwuma. Na o say so far near man gradually e be adwuma with the club no. Na this season La Liga and Barca Jerry and some other clubs no fight papa. Well, yen free ho na when say classical Barca no Florentino Perez, Real Madrid president no Juan Cobio when say Barca any Madrid huge tension about them. Referees Barca koto ya. Papers no capture ya kwakwa nsempi Barca omo face charges bibia betimi asi. Enti tension da omo ntemu no ama Florentino Perez okohe Real Madrid omo basketball team no do say Elusie 95 as against 88 in Perez. Ono Classico no, for the first time in 20 years. Every Classico to this time there went to me anchor. Now when Pep Guardiola, master manager and also echo Spotify company echo Classico and also it echo into Pep. Saturday no and a City boy ya and on Sunday or the clone Spain because supported the former club and also a Barca. When we say Enra Marino and Lotito, Lazio president in Akonye, Rome Dabine Basso, Lazio Shekabakua, Roma Antimi Ante. Now, Alessio Romagnoli was celebrating in front of Roma, or more dressing room, and Roma players the ball and you so cry. It's in the crab, and a Lotito Copataye, now Jose Eheno. And I was Diana Woheno. Now Lotito say, many Lazio president, oh Marino, who are you? No question beside Jose, Lotito. And Jose the Bonnie Enra after Rome Dabia last you share Kabakwa Roma Antimi Ante Enra you want to say share Inter Kabakwa Inter Antimi Ante Simeone Inzaghi manager man Inter Milan was a ball build up to the goal show Kessben television so I say Adrian Rabiot born in Santini Kwansen ka go we team ejina na unacceptable na disrespectful towards Inter Milan we henen sama Inzaghi manager edema Inter Milan so edit Max Agiso on Kasam for officiating because I'm a gentleman. Enti Juventus omo enka referee asem se enra na ni kwan se ka go ni gina anasa wo se ka go ni timi gina omo de omo a gentleman ti officiating omo enka ho hwe Chelsea elusu ball draw na very late 89th minute and I can't see Everton and Chelsea said they show match highlight no Kessben television so to ball the Chelsea team run after the game and then security man omo ko few and I found back be say Presido na match here ball don't who ni saying yintie ensemo UC na yemra yintie Todd Bowley.
Yeah. Big up Todd. Cheers. Shit fucking yeah. Big up Todd. Cheers Todd. Thanks for your shit fucking yeah. Big up Todd. Cheers
Todd Bowley and na UC S word ni F word na bomu no. We town ni security men. Omo free Stamford Bridge na wakofi nti e hono fan ba ku bisan say Todd na ho game ni say about 2-2 no use S ni F word na yentimi repeat our Kessben television so Graham Potter say omo ye highly disappointed so Chelsea at top points or Stamford Bridge.
Disappointing because we dropped points. We wanted to win. I think the intention of the team was positive. I thought we did lots of things well. Scored a good goal, then got a penalty, but ultimately we have a
disappointment. Our Chelsea drama boy, Zinchenko, Arsenal, onto nam da nakoto ball league. No mo GBA share. Omo kwa kwa jam nam kwan so. Omo share over the weekend as Zinchenko and our team came after Palace win no. Na yenti nsema no he can share fans no. Yenti Zinchenko. Zinchenko ono with City or JJ League ni biada or JGP oba Arsenal for NG binti Zinchenko or trust to betimi the Arsenal for AJ and or take mo or Chenije after 4-win over Crystal Palace. Eric Ten Hag omo din kunim over Fulham so yentin sama Ten Hag edituja.
It's not always easy. I was last week also so frustrated when you see so many bad decisions and it's then you feel it's against you, but yeah, you have to clear your mind.
Ten Hag see way na enya better sir, game na very very tough. Enra Fulham enya 3 red cards, 2 Ekoyema players and 1 Ekoye ede Emma coach Marco Silva. Na Roy Keane and a pundit also frustration the man Fulham in your 3 red cards.
And how you behave on the sideline, but he will be looking at that opportunity, and he'll almost know that, you know, he probably knows there is a sending off coming for the player. I think he's given the penalty.
So you've got to think about it. What you're going to, how you're going to.
And I think there'll be frustration that he'll see it. He'll see that we had an opportunity. We nearly went 2-0 up or whatever it might be, and it just is falling apart in front of his eyes. So I will try and defend him. Listen, I've been a manager, and you stand there and there's great expectation. They think, can they win Old Trafford? And he sees it falling apart in front of him. We don't know what he said to the referee, because the referee just had a wee word with him, given a yellow card. But
Roy Keane, Man United great no, and he's in canon. Christian Pulisic, say Chelsea, Apple Simon. Now, I'm the new call. Normally, Sikata tour. Say be a Napoli for Bijay. I'm a Victor Simon Timiapa. Godfather, Emmanuel call. And here, Jordan, some of those.
I mean, you have to so glad that I'm running every time home. Into na and also I don't know you. Aka Simaka Krebi na Black Stars head coach Chris Hughton omo Danadi ewo Sementia Golden Mall. Okay.
Wait me hu Sementia Golden Mall. Since the whole city and now. Your studio na is omo wian sa. The Golden Mall honi baby a press conference no.
Oh na Nigeria one.
Yes.
Golden Mall owner. Sementia na no.
Okay.
Okay, on na Nigeria ayin channel.
Okay. And on come back with come back.
Yes.
To general all the set.
Oh Sakwaba eho. Sakwaba she shows bi no.
Oh okay.
And Sementia Sementia. Na Sementia no.
To general okay a whole situation now.
Yeah.
No. Enche bia no na 10 o'clock enche bia no. Jumede no be shase na afia pa. A coach, no, if
on the chest rabbit now.
Okay, now so now we do that.
No, Fragnaro, the 2 icy and the Fragnaro. So we need now. Sementia Golden Mall owner no.
Okay.
Now it's now no Senikano.
Okay.
Narrow. What is a narrow now? So simple.
Did you know? No.
It's got for the simple. All right. It's the end to the honor issue.
TV so no TV.
Okay. The end chakra on the ebeji.
Bibia koswa.
Okay.
Ebe mo bia.
Okay. In the camera so no.
Bibia fine. Ti anu fire sa, me ni Tony fire sa.
Some mo ko na makoka na ya be camera. Na suko no ma. Na it simi so. Na tin na mumie no.
So money.
Okay. Me ma o mo ye crazy say. Me nyina the discipline.
Ba fire sa.
Me ni baby amono. What the NT.
Okay. Then what? Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services. Ni what? Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services. Dr. Nimo Asweye no. Ko Dr. Nimo Asweye na onu na betimi aboa. Kwan be na be faso aboa wo. Obi a wo womb problem. Oba wa wo de no wo problem wom. Anam so ma wo ho ayedin e de amawa. Dr. Nimo and be solve problem no e de amaw. Womb no yare bia ba mu bia nam so e ma wo na entimi mbabia no. Dr. Nimo and be solve sa problem no e de amaw. Wo ye be ma untimi enyem oba. Untimi obema ni ntimi sorry wo problem e wo obema ni mu a Dr. Nimo ebe fix sa problem no e de amount e wo ni what Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services atonsu agogo anasa atonsu Monaco Junction ene wo ye ne danse ura bank no edi nhweni mu ejuada ekodru memenda 7:30 to enumere 6 p.m. ye adwuma ye number 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 0279 087 687 0279 087 687. Apart from say all your womb adwuma na oba wetimi awo na obema penis na problem mom wo ye ne ye dia ma na wo so etimi abo adwuma no yare we obaboa wo bi wo prostate wo eye problem wo sisi yare wo ulcer anadwo ntimi nda ojonso amoja wom osotia na ete rheumatism also diabetes ana stroke ana hypertension ana Nuwat Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services. Dr. Nimo number no 0244 087 687. Showmax app no mun download bia download the Showmax app ne bi e makwan ma matches awudo nyina no utimi hwe bi obehwe games awudo bia e Showmax app no e na wo so download uyisu Android phone a obeko eye Play Store na ma download the Showmax app ne bi uyisu eye iPhone a obeko App Store na ma download the Showmax app ne bi 59.99 Ghana cedis pe 59.99 Ghana cedis pe and abetia no wetima enjoy matches ewo HD and 4K so and until now was download the Showmax app no enso bi T74 aye dropa wonum T74 drone bi ko ni pedua ni mu a eco boost to immune system no so immune system na wodi bemu a yare ntimi embo and until now was num T74 drone bi num T74 edum Asidaus ubenya T74 edroni biato wo pe biato na no utowie freyen ye be chechomu kwa betima faso no wanom ye number ne 0246 073 498 0246 073 498 obi a wo cancer wo chest problem wo kidney problem wo liver problem lungs problem anase heart problem bia wo eniare for T74 feguso anasa pressure no wasro o sugar level no wasro o prostate enlargement o any chronic disease bi o white syphilis gonorrhea de nyanse obanum T74 edrone bi ebeboa wo ye pabapa ko pebitonanom na dropa de onomu a solve problems awodo edema your number is 0246 073 498 edum Asidaus oba won sabeka T74 drone bi na wonso wetimi akotom anaso wonso wetimi ato na wakwa akonom ye ton dan edan ne wa santimampon daako edan ne wa asantimampon daako anunti eye 200 meters away from Daako Royal Hotel asase no eye 100 by 100 anunti selpe edan ato asase ato a number no na waso frɛ eye 0208 158 526 0208 158 526 digital address near R20 Warsaw Street and in Tishanen so na frɛ Levels Herbal Limited na Levels Herbal Limited no womo echo omo chromu se level bia wo bia no womo na betima boa ama level na akosoro yare bia wanya bia dum pempenso bia no wo de call Levels Herbal Limited a womo ebeboa womo de edro ade abedwa so Levels Natural Capsules na san Levels Natural Capsules no wo ye bema ho bantem wo ye bema untimi nyomoba wo ye bema omwana wo mu no awofom wo ye bema unu oba kohiem anya yare bia eye Levels Natural Capsules wo sewonum eye Levels Herbal Limited woman de abedwaso any drugstore pharmaceutical shop bia obenya bia store wo pedudu atu a your number is 0599 056 033 0599 056 033 nom Levels Natural Capsules ne bi na embuawo na yare bia ha obema ne bia enko na mbua ma bema obema ne ntimi mbo adwuma ye ohuna ebantem no esuntwa emfama Levels Natural Capsules there and the ubema uko different level shenin so na kope bitonanom we ye ton ye ton half plot and ye ton 80 by 40 plus a year 3,000 blocks anwea and a guso at the mount and it is so will be a pesase ato a year half plot 80 by 40 plus 3,000 blocks a guso anwea one trip and so we will be a upe a bia toa a wahinama kokobin and a sasasi a war 80 by 40 plus 3,000 blocks anwea guso one trip a guso a ben a hinema kokobin upe we interested number way and I was offering 0241 730 523 0241 730 523 will be a pet a landi ato number when also offering 0241 730 523 number where the offer ya bejo so
Asante Mampon da is it da ho and not da
okay Asante Mampon da
ho bi aminim
DARKO
sa na wo ho
patwai
okay no problem
no
problem pakwisi okra wo Birmingham UK and I will say Mickey Dean e kan da ho nya da ko
e bia e tro no da ko but kan da ho ana
yankoso
mentase nti we de tro ma me na me kan patcho you Susie Herbal Center Limited omo de Sibi men capsules e de abedwa so Sibi men capsules no eye bema waduro o Johnson no emba yie Johnson no ahawa che wan hwe ya ye de rubber be kwakọ o teduam bi so bi ye de rubber hye ne teduam ya eya pa o Johnson mo jawom o Johnson adifite bi di ekire o Johnson ne mu apan mienu o tena se o be so Johnson de o bekoso kwakọ Johnson no o duruwa Johnson no emma wo ye obi a Johnson tentem anadwa ye bia obi ada na wo Johnson what's that problem na a Sibi men capsules and what's on them wonum Sibi men capsules obe Johnson tatatata o Johnson ebeko ye e dia ma Sibi women capsules e wo dwaso wo ba besia wase wo kekaw o discharge ye mafita bi firi oba wo ye oba wo ye sex e de na wo se wote no munte de e yaw na wote untimi fansen ko wase wo bomodin nanum Sibi women capsules ebema sa problem ni so twa e de amount wo ba wo menstrual pain o menses no embaye aye Sibi women capsules be menum Sibi men capsules no ba besia wo so num Sibi women capsules where ye dra Susie Herbal Center Limited wo me dia bedwa so herbal shop pharmaceutical shop chemical shop bia benye bi ato frey Susie Herbal Center for our number we so 0247 111671 0247 111671 obetima frey on number we so AFKG Automotive Diagnostic Shop AFKG Automotive Diagnostic Shop sa shopi ewo meduma yawo eye okonfo bus ekwan ne so ya benke kire eye clinical ko AFKG Automotive Diagnostic Shop na sa shop yi ukwa ye ton diagnostic machines awodo scanners awodo ne ton individual bia betima kotobi o ton cars obetima kotobi wo bia pese osua adwuma obetima kotobi ukotobi ebetimi aboa wo kan ni problem a hano no yusu eye sa scanner no fa scan o kan no na hu problem ni wie ansa na dem mechanic no aye adwuma dia amount o kan dashboard light na so o kan ni key na bofom ma kan no ntimi start anaso fuo pump ni nya adwuma ye o sensors no enya adwuma ye for when it AFKG Automotive Diagnostic Shop nakoto eye scanner machine ni be na fa scan no kan no scanner machines awodro e wo bi nie ye wo Altel ye wo Ansel ye wo X2 Foxwell OBD star ni nyina no obeya so am sabetima kabi your number is 0509 320 375 obetima from number way so Gengemed Dental Clinic wo se enwa dwuma de e mane hia wo ye papa wo se na NCC ye no esisi baby rough no ye bebo show braces a abema se no etimesisi ye e de ama wo se ne kala no enkoye obeso se no eye fita eye white ye betimi aye de ma obeso ye scaling anaso ye polishing obu obese nyama bi hihye ne sim oba ye be scaling ye be nyama ne nyina fifiri mu e de ma obi a wo se no wanya kan kwahia wo se ne so obu anase wate ahwe e ma wo se ne tu fako gengemen dental clinic ye be fix ne nyina e de ama nkran ye wo nungwa C5 ye be main station Techiman your magazine market no ohane bia ya wudura be hu yen genge me de your number nie 0598 731 obetima frɛ one number we so police ni na dro dro pa munum police ni na dro ni bia boost immune system no na immune system na wode bemu a yare bia ni obetimi abo konum police ni na dro ni bi nam wow na immune system no awodi embem emfama o gonorrhea no o syphilis no o pressure no ulcer no sisiarie no fatigue no malaria liver problem no kidney problem no ni nyina ebetima kɔ ediama jise wanum police ni no ensu edroni bi Franco Trading Enterprise Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise nyema papa fie ni ho yebema Nokia phone atom yebema Samsung phone atom yebema iPhone atom Whoop smart television from 32 inches to 55 inches. Open tabletop fridges. Open air condition. Franco air conditioner pebiato. Ranging from 1.5 horsepower to 2.0 horsepower to 2.5 horsepower. Open any nebiato. Wa Franco Trading Enterprise. Nyama papa de Franco and a wasoko. Your number is 0246 422 338. Obetima friend number we so PPA Electricals. Electricals there. Water. Na watane papa to papa no PPA ene betimi aboa na menya electricals papa na nso wetimi use PPA say open socket open cable open switches open solar panels another light distribution board eye papa dia eye PPA dia ye be mo 25% discount ye wan dum ye be malcomo enunti bra na ye mboa London Company Limited do betu kwan ehimfa na be so kom akwentu dia ye na betu kwan a eye London Company Limited ene do betu kwan baby bia peso ko bia teacher ni peso ko Thailand ko kira de obeso ko America ko kira de obeso ko Qatar ko ye adwuma obeso ko Dubai ko ye adwuma anasa South Korea na peso ko ye adwuma eye London Company Limited your number is 0540 477 565 number way ene was offer wotwea heba powder no eye powder papa usisi yare ne beko a eye ochia herbal powder and also you see we you so chair about powder no sis yare no away na ko na boaw emma STD na wanya no white no o menses na embe no ulcer pressure and also libido na wo from stroke na wanya no and say yare bi esishon bia no o chair about powder no betu ase e de amount Divine Hope Herbal Center Wamadaroma and omede abedwa so dano milk no e de pa open milk e de o Gary Soakins open milk ede no mu tea open milk ede no mu beverage open milk ede ye duane bia aye dano evaporated milk fortified with vitamin A and the protein asansu egum ma ede amount your dano milk coffee 3 in 1 your dano milk chocolate 3 in 1 and into
okay why na mo de neighbor
the picture of the day no at the eba
okay
the picture of the day, Ronaldo see 30 Ghana cedis airtime, 30 Ghana cedis momo. A branch of Ben, then a picture at to see.
Okay.
You bet your 30 Ghana airtime, 30 Ghana cedis momo or data. BOG vinegar and vinegar papa. You should be OG vinegar nibi. And then the betting up wow. Sa BOG vinegar and moo obetimi ayusuno say we the whole vegetables so ho obetimi the whole vegetables so ho we the whole vegetables so wi a ebeyi bacteria no na yi chemicals no afiri mu edi ama o enu koda nchen use BOG vinegar ni bi na embo BOG vinegar no ebesa so bo e ma nyemechima koso edi ama ni titu ekomu a eboa wie ekomu a ekoboa na ma immune system no akosoro ekomu ekoboa ma blood no etima circulate ekomu ekoboa e ma nyemetima konkan e de ama e BOG vinegar Semen Saba Clinic awa sokore mampo ye ne aya sokore mampo ru bank no ene di hwe animu wokọ Semen Saba Clinic a uni problem yare bia de bekọ Semen Herbal Clinic bia no ye betu ase e de ama the one and only general
yes sir
the one and only general open life Feeling collaborate na mame. There be tear me na.
You from grass or go we watch my on pay. So come on. Get off. Patrick Japan go so and now Patrick medasi no pay watch imagine ejina bibi so do be on it's me yes medasi papa and your advice well taken. God bless you Patrick Japan go so and good morning. Okay. Yemra nafi yemhwe the echo and so ewa messages kakra ewa and say anopesa daje ni puso ntino enche be dan ni di akire golden city mall golden city mall Sebastian mall ho and unveiling eba so coach Chris Hilton Black Stars coach nti ebe ko na kotiti na ko so wona fe okay. It's not, and so, I don't know. All right. In the elbow, so grand crowd, ever hano, na ye tea the ecoso, and so I was Sementia, mall, and so kakra. More messages, and none of pay a back kakra. Why Graham Potter? Why did he substitute policy with Laka instead of Mudrik, picking Kovacic out for Loftus Cheek instead of County, picking Joao Felix out for Chukwuemeka instead of giving him more time, substituting Fofana for Chaloba instead of giving him more time to showcase his talent. It's forced. Is it forced to make substitutions, or he's just promoting English players? Sir, tell Todd Bolly that this is not this is a matter of a striker, but a coaching problem. Empty head. There be the many do be at temperature. I'm better going to focus what's in Techiman and Udiwe a free ebre and I'm not paying.
Now, just imagine. Apart from the
insult, so go no buy and I'm sorry.
Apart from the insult, I totally agree with the tester. Yeah. Apart from the insult, so you're empty there.
Yeah,
then I'm not winning 3 matches in the booth.
And they say Casa boys now.
And then also a boys now. And then also a boys now. So we need a boys now, then also a boys now.
There's a substitution in the boys now.
But the second goal, it seems it was a pure mistake from Koulibaly.
Oh.
Second goal, Manami Boy.
Oh yes.
It was a mistake from Koulibaly, an error that you don't expect from that type of a centre back. Into a player error, and there's a mistake in the so by no. But it do be nice and the changes now will be amiable.
Yeah.
It do be sana na e. Now say game na kwa kwete the Chelsea ashe 5 or my dominant.
Okay.
And will be amiable. That was the substitution because so share about in setup now. Clearly, this is a team need that winning streak. This is a team they've not been performing. Clearly, Shonda is trying to build the confidence of these guys. More quality players can crap at their level. And again, the way they set up defensively. Into Shomuboko Manomo Ben Joffrey. They have James Tarkowski and then Mikey King. In midfield, Midfield no. Omobo Idrissa Ganagi, Brian Onana, Alex Iwobi. Into these triple number Abdullah Diokori. First our players Makuma Akuya Mabudia. Apart from Alex Iwobi Obeka Sedinoa, ultimate board the Konin. These are typically central midfielders. Omajuma Pani winning balls. No Majim with the Ama attackers. Until clearly, she Everton's a ball nearby. Look at the numbers behind. 5 out of Chelsea are 3 no more 5. Until they always try to outnumber Chelsea. So Chelsea in attacking transitional. So it tells you defensively they have numbers. But Shekoya first goal in the first by from Joao Felix. After Benchu ye born Sima born Kati in a betchy or plastic with the left foot and a born Kokoto at them. It was one game Jordan performed for me was outstanding. Shekoya do call first or take and look at the positioning of the Chelsea centre backs. Nasa Asha Omonso cheaply. How do you consider the penalty? And Sana last minute, Koulibaly general win your ball also a defender Okoyel Erowe. Emma Regine being a penalty. But the referee was right there and spot on and OJ penalty. Koulibaly, ball you have a way I'll bet me a clear ball from the lines. But Ellie Sims make no mistake. A step up another ball in two. Until I agree the substitution was poor, but it was an error from January. Straight away. It was an error from Koulibaly. Until Grand Porter, I disagree with Chiku and Makam, name him the Omobabe. Name him the Naluf to Chiku.
Oh, yes, substitutions, Bia. Udin, who I want to say. Sana, or Shane, Chua said the Americano. Wabubi, I saw Unamubi on Wabubi, Usububi, enjoy, but if you can answer upon San and so you know,
that is your interpretation, but on only want to say a game, baby, or bubble to the level. No, you need guys who can battle from the war front. No, man, results. No, and no man, guys, not the one buying. Obia, young, I'll beat me around. Love to Chuku Emeka, and all those guys. But okay. Give it to Ellie Sims for granting that particular one.
For the first time, I met a Todd Ball, who used to F word. An S. He cannot drink Chiromu. Now, free pitch in the Sukoy, or free park in the Sukoy.
You know, one say, you will game be or why. Young fancy coach that is you. Your opposition boo how babish, and young fancy only coach cry. Young fan someone am organize them who some baby po match. Everything is outside Libya, or money. Southampton as team Libya omunyade. Their recent performance are proving they may have one quality or two. So I Southampton team now Antonio Conte buofuna, you know. So I Kawaka Peters. So I James Ward-Prowse. So I Rodmio Lavera. So I Bella Kochap. Now say what Joe Aribo and all these guys within the setup. Individually they have certain materials within Omoyade. But collectively they are not up to Tottenham. Everton, so how you team Idris again against a brilliant player. Unless Obi is a good player. Obi washe Dimara Gray, even so a good player. Brian Onana is part of the Belgium national team. But collectively, if you put the Chelsea team together, Koulibaly, Kovacic, Enzo Fernandez, João Felix, Kyle Havertz, you expect Chelsea to put up a stellar performance than the Omoye, you know. But you know, the Omoye.
Young Nim said there's a set time on home park akra. The El Clasico Barcelona omo silence Real Madrid. Say 12-point difference, eh?
Yes.
12 points. Normally the Real Madrid. Osama Wako Holland. Osama say when you had anopai papa. I nya some kito asanso and a Abbas goal scorer. Bepim there, Abrante no who do no cry was Spain. So the match no heavy or stadium whole life, you know, Jimmy. Into Congress, Abbas goal scorer and Osayamako.
97.
Yes.
97,004 something capacity. Barcelona na 8.3 million euros.
Wow.
And no game in Kwao, you know.
Wow.
And only a budget of born best 5 years.
They've been farmer to
okay.
Where Europe?
Europe.
Higher Africa.
Okay.
Africa the crown you need first class.
Okay.
You need second class. To us comparison the men part.
Okay. Inti Genoa. Enra yenya Barcelona almost share Madrid in Asia. Almost share the last time almost share Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. But a lot of people know more they said this time it was the time for revenge. Florentino Perez any team na chi anko no follow Real Madrid basketball team no. Na you say I say intia. There have been a lot of issues within the setup. Now share how Anabasa fans near poised outside the Spotify new camp. And he said yeah, now almost here poised say a combia so almost added that on fletching supporter. Real Madrid intimate results or park and so on. Now we say Barcelona fully set up. Pep Guardiola and other dignities were available to grace the occasion. Barca supporters also ready say and you know to the Vinicius die no ready say beto. Now on the field of play you see game na say na Javima who said that be in as much as Oba Barcelona no defensively Oba against Madrid yade no Oba who bibi say look at Modric and Toni Kroos or be added to some money bobo. But my count has said, so we are one person that follow the Spanish La Liga ni ye pa Madrid games. coach your friend Carlo Ancelotti this season and tell you so because omo form and said the but in the Champions League because of their experience one of brilliance omo the Bemau now omo Dini style our system but Barca with Frankie de Jong, Sergio Busquets and Sergio Roberto omo ma who the first 7 minutes say we are quick or press it no one giving space to the midfield of Real Madrid they will not survive until in the first 10 minutes she the number of saves Courtois before Madrid ever redeem one image and Barcelona decide to open up and more men behind the ball just to make sure they overload the vital areas because a honor almost the firepower ni bit me a free about the Real Madrid into she baby na Rafinha gina she baby na Sergio Roberto gina she baby na Ronaldo Araujo gina and that area was fully packed. Look at Toni Kroos need to sit deep. Eduardo Camavinga ain't teaming comfort the lines, ain't teaming cleaning the spaces now, and from the two midfielders now on one and him. Sometimes you want the Toni Kroos a drop. And Robert Lewandowski at a point, na game Gavi was fighting, but near how the battle on the left, Siako and Vinicius Junior, Ekunya that own goal, no, it was just unfortunate. Into ball Ronaldo Araujo or Consolino. But from that time after the goal, Ronaldo Araujo was solid. Or making sure say be foul and he makes sure see all the Madrid attack, you know. And Barcelona decided to fly. Rafinha super from the left, and he was the tormentor in chief for Barcelona on the right. Bono Gianna ye din the Amanachu. Senator beating Ajibo on free him, and even Fela Mendy presence wasn't enough to stop Abrante Rafinha. And Barcelona in the 9 minutes of the first half, everybody thought say they won the career. You know who we are and say bonus yet their shares who 18 Barcelona team the ball at what them from Sergio Roberto, and for me that was poor defending from a defense that have won the Champions League. Madrid for the first to defend and they're very poor, especially the positional sense of their two centre backs and their right back. Then the Cavallala but you give it to the Barcelona midfield and the Barcelona attack. Now in the second half, now you shade you be a bit in Barcelona took control over the game until Frankie de Jong so boy Juma taking control and Genoa all spray passes from left and right until we say the energy level of Kroos and Modric are dropping. Until obviously Madrid will need fresh legs. Until quickly, baby Anabasa, the number of chances are not more creative because Courtois was very busy, and you know he was the busy man on the field, both left and right. But Pia was Courtois, or again and again. Or say why last season in the Champions League underrated, and you know Chomeni came in. Ceballos came in, Rodrigo the goals, and then began to change Futima, your friend Real Madrid. Omunya control. I feel na bona baby see Barcelona so and Javi so equally with certain substitution and also be changing the complexion kakra and body after Carlo Ancelotti overload the central and the left side of attack of Madrid no. Body nan off day because between him and the Cavallala there. Now Kone ni man who and I never say in the last minute that pass from Robert Lewandowski after we Adam Militao frame our man that pass to the left Ansu that cut back cross and Frank Kessben was absolutely right there ultimately the ball no to what them my friend FC Barcelona in the last 10 minutes it was Madrid but you know we magic and this pass from Robert Lewandowski or show class game no count and for a very long time the big games it's been off but Enra it was pure class from Robert Lewandowski when they change BBR for Baldi to Frank Kessben and a bono etimi ekoto atrem Madrid for ne kasa you know mo bono ball and head as a go as a go it looks like over site ni bo a utimi say clean go we site ni bo as a offside but for me Barca were the better side. They created decent chances and they deserve their spot. They deserve their 3 points and no match say in the La Liga they deserve to win.
Wow. Nti obi Madrid supporter because a referee and a winning game no Barcelona then American form.
Odika go for ball no you know go born on the old. I'm getting my head from various side. It be off line. It be and you're off.
And you know, when you're very certain about but generally, Barcelona bob.
No, that's why Barca makes sense. Barca deserve their spot.
Yes,
because the busy man on the field yesterday.
It was almost deserve that at the same time. Was the referee in a winning game?
No, that is a certain question from a certain contest. You are talking about referee. I know it's different from the whole game.
On a winning game, the man. That was my question.
Because a referee don't in a winning game now, that is different from the whole setup.
Nah.
You know, Ubusa the match analysis are different from Ubusa referee. What's it?
Find me opinion.
This one a winning game no more.
Ubusa say referee no, and a winning ball referee no. So
on a winning game, man.
So I offside.
At the same time, I was accept to say on ball.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you know. Back to England.
Yes. Back to Mimi Doko baby Arsenal.
Yes.
Young Arsenal.
No, you know.
Now masa.
I'm about. Now Antonio Conte was obedi atum no the oblimu for
8 points. 8. Even though City were one game.
Arsenal
8 points.
Arsenal. Makachi will say
unstoppable Arsenal.
Yes. You know Makachi will say the man what that 70% belief of Arsenal winning the league in the say. The Liverpool the winning league, you know. The Man City the winning league, you know. Omunsu yebi. Dear na Manchester City the winning league, you know. Dear na Liverpool the winning. Omu make sure and in the Premier League, so what follow Premier League nacha. Nay the number 9, number 10, the two top players back in the days in a typical 4-4-2 setup. Omu na the winning league in ma. Omu respective clubs. But the era of Pep gave us a different and a redefined setup and how it is set up in the game, no? Into Obama, Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. Na tell who be say again Obama, Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne, and then David Silva. Na this Obama say ya bebo pivot to back up. Na just two attacking players on him. But Odemai and on this side the man, you hold the number of goals from Riyad Mahrez, you hold the number of goals from Raheem Sterling, you hold the number of goals from Aguero. Until Liverpool so be my Fabinho, Gini Van Adam, and Jordan Henderson. No more they different. But in attack, Salah, Mane, Firmino, Emranti enemy and son of Muwe Nimuno, and son and the goals and the break. The same thing applies to the Arsenal setup.
Yeah.
She Gabriel Martinelli. You know, she goes our body mass after just a game. Coach your friend Mikel Arteta in the two bench. Day in, day out, or she goes to the meeting my friend Arsenal. Very consistent. While raising a bar, first now who the wide areas and more. But this time we'll get it closer to the box, and sometimes you find him in the box. And I'll say, Bukayo Saka, you know, I'm in the catch Bukayo Saka. The way he's links up,
Arsenal, Saka, and Saka is Arsenal.
You know, the way he links up, the way he twists and turns, the way I will see Bobo on the two at any position, you love that guy. The near ding, and you know, upon whom wanting to arrive at this
Arsenal
particular
team
level.
is in a better.
I totally agree. It's not the last time I totally agree. Almost the best player, Nema Odegaard, and that's a Franco. I mean, some enthusiasm because you know he is the real deal in the Arsenal team. He's the real deal. Baby, who need to so be frabano. No about magic. And if you want to debate it, the whole Manchester City draw they are planning to stop Bukayo Saka before Mutimi Ashaw. For Bernardo Silva to play that withdrawal role and that Pep just to make sure Umbenya number to surround him and stop him, give it to Arsenal. And you know, at Crystal Palace, Omako 12 games are more win here. Now you him say, and Capati Vieira a problem now on it dear. You know, and in a new coach bar, a bit me as a son, your mom, dear Crystal Palace. But you know, man, Timmy and survival. A Janet Cra Arsenal, no. Crystal Palace, don't win Timmy in Ano. And once again, you can't the black coaches in the Premier League. But if you have more chance, General, and me and leave you up to the billing. Into that bay now, some more opportunity to the black coaches as some more league in the mobile. Because my more chance in now, be any chance. On Timmy, Juman. So for me, Arsenal deserve their spot, and you know, the kind of football no more bono with the presence of Jesus back, teams best struggle. But I'm still waiting for the 2 games for me to conclude. On Arsenal, but me would GDS say, me come on your
games there here.
Omni Liverpool Anfield, and Omni Manchester City with Etihad.
Okay.
Nimienu.
Okay.
Nimienu. So much me drew me no magic.
Wow.
Because those are difficult venues for Arsenal. Very, very difficult venue for Arsenal. It's the only game I'm there to watch. But for now, you know, Manchester Omni size in the Premier League.
Riddle. Team Bay and Oshu. Say, we knew. So about draw 10th position.
Chelsea. You know, I get to everyone Antonio Conte.
Yeah. Seriously, weekend. Chelsea fans akoma etipa.
Watch it already.
Say goals no time na 89 minutes.
Khalid Koulibaly.
Ellie Sims.
Una ka bezo going. Me ka do ko Park the Prince.
Me the yo. Omo huru Messi no.
Aye.
You know.
No say red Messi 2-0 or Park the Prince.
Do you know Antonio Conte asem no maintaining tokwa na se o. O say Tottenham for no omo anti your mentality no. No man anti your ball no bonus ya no mo win trophies. Who is supposed to do that work? The last time Tottenham was per J Cup in 2008. 15 years down the line. Omanya coach. What you say when it comes to league, we are there. Because winning it at Juve, Inter Milan been off for a very long time. Now you know, been off for a very long time. Now Beba, a team a friend of Chelsea. All the odds were not in your favor. Top coaches were leading him. Now the Chelsea are Babaji. In your final minute, you won the FA Cup at Alcoy. What about Tottenham Hotspur? Almost spending £235 million in the bucket to sign players. The only be Fanaba. You know, you are not granting the results. We are saying blame players. Who were you as a coach in the day? There are coaches that have changed mentality of teams. You bet me go into the history books at Kabibribi. Time Real Madrid call off for 32 years without winning the Champions League. Normal level of confidence on their call. But within a short stint, your hands every Tenerife and all by Madrid. You know, a league no one team he was fourth. But in the Champions League, he was understanding and won it for them. A free one. After the 1998 final by beating Juventus, Madrid sent back Bill and look at the days of Vicente de Bosque. Almost access Champions League, almost say GBU. Into Chaumone Valencia. Chaumone Bayern of Leverkusen at the Hamden Park. Your Pangs brought the confidence back. The mentality, nobody phone and say Omak off, and after their classical top of quality players, team compete beyond in every hall. In 2000, I left Madrid on relegation. But after Radame Antich, Ebaye, I'll be taking over no. Still I'm favor. Obiaka Ejuma Gigoro Mazzoni Abe, but Diego Pablo Simeone changed the mentality of Atletico Madrid. Omomu said that you don't always have to play second fiddle to Barcelona and Real Madrid. The quality available now, your boy and check your quality materials. The team play is there. Inter Madrid can have their stars, Barcelona can have their stars, but the reality is that in terms of team play, we have it, and they won the 2013-2014. Conte called back to Inter Milan. Now Inter called off for years, but you know he won the Italian Serie A for them. So he will be not changing the mentality of the Tottenham Hotspur players, man. Antonio Conte. So he will be not changing the mentality of the fans. All new Tottenham Stadium, Antonio Conte. And in 2 seasons, so almost spent £235 million to the amount. Now they know still who struggle against Southampton, who struggling against Sheffield United. Why do you blame fans? Why do you blame players? You as a coach, you know you are not living up to the occasion. Okay,
and then try to some doso. The Andy Kem, they say so crank. Now it's me who rababia crank. Barcelona against Celtic. Barca had 78% ball possession, but lost 2-1. Why must a clean goal be disallowed? The VAR reverse angle tells it all. This is confirming the speculation on Barcelona's deals with referees. Graham Potter is a witch. How come he's still on the job? Chelsea is going to face Real Madrid law. Talisman. Now they abre I don't know. Good morning. Kaba kwa na mienu bi na fe yemhwe
Now
last
say
one. Oti rich keep fit. Oti kre rich keep fit. Do the brave na enche me show TV so. Okay. Rich keep fit oti kre. Yo,
you know. PSG game no more boy, you know. For me, the three back was suspect. Bashebu, Juan Bena, Danilo Pereira.
Now, Boots never before or after the game.
Messi,
yeah,
it was planned.
Because now, I'm say contract extension now. All extended now. A grown my grown baby. And I said, everybody.
No, I'm
not for say contract extension.
No, almost send this signal after the date of the Champions League. Some big room Messi.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew say, but I mean, say, I'm penning for will work and stop that. But you know, I also. And for me, this game they lost because of Mbappe. So I heard now. Messi man, 2 clear balls, 1-on-1. Mbappe and me and shading. Well, you want to expect something magic from Lionel Messi, but you know, Messi first, and anyone in there, he can only compliment the efforts of these young guys with his intelligence. But sa performance now pay say unya from Messi unya. But PSG supporters they still see him as the Messi of 2015, the Messi of 2013 into Ojina Park and so on conjure magic. Once a moment he can conjure the magic.
Okay.
But if you want Messi to perform that magic consistently like the old, I'm sorry. You know how we Mbappe. Obobo we fan China you blame Messi for this one. Intimacy now he has to leave.
Okay.
You pass with the man Mbappe Sakobo we say. Do you blame anybody?
Sandy Sally will say let Andy comment on Madrid's disallowed goal. And them say Newton where Wajma.
Yeah, ref Calabar.
Or the board by Wajma.
Ref Calabar.
Disallowed goal.
Yes, I can't.
Okay. My comment be so if I had to folk any
including even
we do local stories now.
Yeah, general.
And then
Caliber man kwa go.
Caleb go no.
Them here and they off. Meaning say new team video no by say bibia. They mention here kotoko match me who say in figi bolu defender no. Sa na me who say dem who in nya clear dia.
New team by Wajma man.
And
I knew
sure, don't worry, general.
Yeah. Okay. Ndi by Wajma. All right. Okay. Fantastic win yesterday. Phobia is back. Big thanks to Elvis Hesse Herman and his NCC for that fantastic agenda to bring the supporters back to the stadium. The world football need to recommend him anyway. Anyway, it's Black Stars Week, and with or without, okay, we'll have to get back to get the club on track. Kofi Sheffield, UK, we're not the way by. This is Mijawa.
Conte on can't be anything truthful.
Okay.
Yeah, the Juma Mount 2 years. Was spending £235 million. Do you blame the players? Do you blame the fans?
Right.
Do you blame the management? No. The coach need to work. He must take responsibility as well.
Okay. It's in and also I don't know. So indeed, I'm more than happy. Since yesterday till now. I say I'm welcome. You say when the gym pa in Holland.
You can eat 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Wait, I'm back. And after 15 points, they know almost the name 12 games. On one and so sa. Allegra Sanyamum Kakra, and their confidence is back. So share against Inter Milan. Inter they never seem to surprise anything. Or more want team be away. The day that you expect them to perform, the day you expect them to suffer, no more arrival at the party. And look at how they consider that goal from Philip Kostic. Shamu defense and baby no more jina. And it looks as if teams now, as it normally no man to me more papa no. We by money clean up with free they are performing in the Champions League this particular season. And in the Derby d'Italia. Now we expect to say at least at the Giuseppe Meazza there and can interfere beat me IBB. But you know, Omo me are more modern and Victor Osimhen again. Victor Osimhen again.
Policy plus cash for Victor Osimhen.
And I'm what they
no, which is sorry. Oh, sir. Okay.
More than Christian.
Yes.
And this guy.
Yes.
Mudi guys na ka hona.
Scano figure ni nyameto
Mami guess best just a money 100 now the police account.
Now player now is a
Osima 150.
Okay.
The bia hosha na omutum. The bia hosha na omutum na nipa na amonsa na ko ka bo ho aseblo. Ma hwe kura ansa na no montan asa na odidi mu atem ansa.
Okay.
Enti they say a Pulisic plus.
Chelsea could send Christian Pulisic to Napoli this summer in a player plus cash deal to sign Victor Osimhen, with Chiefs identifying striker as a right profile for the Premier League.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, so Nigeria for be braba. So be ya dey Accra, Emmanuel and Chebi for Everton, Yakubu Aibene, you Watford, Emmanuel Dennis. Inti yen hwe se Victor Osimhen so musika no be ready a. Set out ball wo there.
Yeah.
Accra so fie. Inti yen hwe se bibia be ready na ja. Ene makoya. But you know, still great grandpapa na.
Grandpapa say I can for grandpapa.
How was it?
Say another question.
Victor Osimhen with grandpapa na.
Good morning, Joe and your crew. Barcelona are now like Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hatchofok. They are local champions. They can't win outside their league. On Chelsea, we drew because of the changes that the coach made. His changes were totally wrong. Tactically, this man is not good. King Kot, Malam, Accra. Mami Vonsia.
No problem.
Newton Lati, Marijata.
General.
Titi hu kakra.
Yeah.
And I befia attention.
Yes, on said Hasfolk anya men can say a signature bin and saying you say last hour Hasfolk ya no monye relented so much. Yes, magic game left some on bed draw on bed but they will re-announce themselves in the game. But to score from set pieces, Ababe had the for game no. From open play, you bought paper. I want me for game no and run it. But say about top area how 40, 35, 30 meters to goal line. Dangerous at the moment. I'll be going through that as well.
Okay.
Now Mashokotoku and Sani and I run it down. I'll be season some Bakumi and be a general about game. But Michelle said Caleb not the record near straight. After say or run a shirt and a man come run and show and show me said there was a yellow card and a referee chum and Sana read in the Bible to us about me who read in the street. So my person referee last so me with that interpretation now I say if indeed na referee no deserve so they read no be straight and now a bia which are yellow num answer na general they read no so a lot will feel board no so but Kakra said all kind of woman and me so much excited for two young managers. I usually say oh your manager now oh sorry Kakra ya na trophies etimi di ugina ye pa who win a title and I am fans in your trade in your hope and trust say you want to train to associate jumano going for the bet me I will be amana ye so me can make echo Zavine me can say Mikel Arteta or Arsenal Juma Zavi you know I understand say with Barcelona ya na a gradual project and what I say but me share game no closely na Ancelotti me busa ne sembebre the first game course about Kamavinga was 6
the highlights kankra every
SG Mall yes
Chris Hughton unveiling no yeah Chris Hughton the contract no runs from now till December 31st 2024 nature say saying 1.5 years okay
now till December
2024
your match
yeah your match
my friend say one almost 2 years
1
year 8 months
for the football calendar 2 years
okay football calendar 2 years okay same ancestors 2 assistants Didi and George Boateng December 31st 2024 normal contract no aba enti ya update am for the ekoso nkrankra tutoma ebeko na for live feed no na fe yehu de no so ebeko I'm Dr. Bruce Kaneshi Accra from the way Oboisiki and Awa were attacking Andy off mic when he was agreeing on the referee's bad decision. I don't think he will do a fair match analysis on the El Clasico. I don't trust. Okay, Dr. Bruce Kaneshi Accra.
So general, I think it's Zavi or you know, Kakra na enso about 1 day pe. will take a gradual process. But on the other hand, maybe some questions also from Ancelotti. The first game, of course, in the Clasico, not in the midfield, a bit, kind of say, broken down and that game we say so the midfield no some me and saying but yeah not sometimes so Ancelotti in the days or sorry how Everton back no say ya no materials no ye enrich mo prime and your materials are so pa na koye de emu ego in a squad a transitional processor. Trust me, Yana Ancelotti ho chene pa. Everton critical evidence. Madrid squad way critical evidence. Obana squad no yako in jeopardy. Omo ho yako chire omo esesa in sakakra. And na ensu nkodu ba bi so primed da. Ya na ohhehya ensi so. But I think says Xavi no ho pa. Sometimes we share the opponent on the strength. Na ubetimi nullify na why ne sa. Vinicius Benzema has been the key man for Madrid. And no try so they about 4 quality central defenders with the exception of Baldi and left back position and I think say across the length of the game I did back come blame Ancelotti and say Sergio Busquets age or that's what me Ancelotti and me more plan B in film Barcelona ball without any creative midfielder 4 midfielders or boy in I should say none of them are creative. Meka Sergio Roberto, Meka Frankie de Jong, Meka Busquets and Gavi 4 midfielders none of them are creative but Madrid even scoring from an open play no na issue with the exception of that own goal. So I think say Madrid with time on Bechenli Ancelotti but game no member Xavi Basso general as Arsenal to major premiership where I bet the men can say the least squad or the most light squad that the premiership since 2013 Ferguson Eja Okoy. What is say 2016 Leicester City 2017 Chelsea the OJ oko affronter no more Pedro or more Hazard or more Diego Costa or affront that back three no na a year between Cahill and Luis and Aspilicueta so all shot from 2013 ever since Ferguson koye say Arsenal timi koju ya the squad no be light squad akwaji premiership no and in the season Liverpool atisika bebre dia ko market na sell Chelsea crowd me nyanka musika sem yet Arsenal timi ayiro mo pa general o matimi eko kakra let's see if indeed o matimi do mo saka title no
okay and then Jordan Tino new yes bobo so crank so nyama doso e say pick be every weekend na nyama e doso ye papa o boy siki mami fonsia later mesan aba obium na contract no 31st December 2024 and a Chris Hilton on an assistant no enyina no contract no be we yentie na yenhwe said announcement this year by
that the terms of this contract shall be subject to a performance review. Obviously, we know we are on a good course, so once we come to the end of the contract in December 2024, we will review the performance and hopefully renew. The Ghana Football Association shall determine his place of work, but Ghana is the first place of work. Any other place that the FA determines would depend on what he wants to do at a given time. If he intends traveling to monitor players, the Football Association will make the condition prevalent enough for him to do so. The head coach and his assistants will be paid through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And of course, the contracts have been signed and going forward, we have an agreement in place. His official place of residence shall be in Ghana, but anytime he wants to travel, he will be given the needed support or provided with the needed support to do so. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the various areas where we think the public must know at this moment. Before I invite your questions, I would ask Chris Hilton to tell us about his emotions and how he feels going into the future. Chris, congratulations.
Enti coach Chris Hilton young vele no Kakra ewo ho and the director of communications Ghana Football Association Henry Asante Chum na odi to edwano highlight no contract maybe e be we say dey kan dey ato edwano na emunsem kakra nkra enso and the game am say na utie the ekoso no Baby, I'm Eddie Bemano, Ada Peso, 2 Koya, and the Sanaman Manina, and who she only Christian, and then pen AC papers as in sign Bibia, now Omo, I'm failing. Almost in sign, Banuna, and then
you know, I'm a coach there, any mammy and son, I am a black Ghana, a coach. 1, yes. 2, a target. The years comes in with the pesa, and clearly, the moment you are giving 2 years, it implies that our team is arrived and you have to go and win. That is my understanding of a short-term deal. Your football, you deal me and Sunday home. We have the short term, we have the medium term, we have the long term. Mostly the long term, they are not 5. Medium, they are 3. The short term move from 1 to 2. In this one, they decrease in Ejina. But you know, I hear and say, Henry Chuma Santi to player on teaming a target and penning for the amount say going forward. Tony Mobama yes, to confirm that. But I totally agree with them. Say, I had also try Jumano. You know, I mean, say some of me argue say, oh, now see a players on Omotiti Abrochi, Lionel Scaloni on Europe, Professor Chiti on Europe. Omote Brazil ni Argentina and monitor players from baby on war. Anti-Christian said the bay and conquerors will be a local player. I mean, I'm a caucus will be inquiring and coffee. I know he needs to cut his necks wide or assistance or what that believe and trust in them. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, I was a coach in a no spearhead our game, no also follow a local game so you put your or certain technical assistance to our game. No make sure say. Your blasters now yako off for 41 years without a title. Obey your Juman while you're Jumadin just to make sure say. On also time on so on free honor. No team ye never big akra earlier free the blasters. At a point, you could coach your friend Avram Grant. You know, a tough moment. When we needed him. Now it is Sky Sports. No your analysis. No idea panditry work. Now you see a ball here, bread. But at least coach is who are brutal coach team akese who so national team any abre pe omo na omo na e panditi work nti Christian waba general ono de why fortunate enough the Ghana team na chi akọ World Cup and who the in and out of the blasters. If there was any indiscipline, if there was any discipline, if there was any dedication, if there was any style, say because of blaster anymore when no opportunity in any into when your first hand information into our experience with him when you're a novice or be free by Biba no akaso or by the man in Mreka no near him. He was part of the Otohadu team. He was at the biggest stage of football. Yakoena uncle he was part of the setup. Onimniema ya can't chase and no name one my blasters na enko and you know how by dear. We hope and believe that it is not going to be the same old story. Yan san come and some revisit stories now you discussed 5-10 years back no. But obema that confidence, obema that hope, obe build a win some side the amaye. Emienya did you almost say this is Ghana, but not the Ghana of 41 years where we will still ripped from our past glories. There be ye benya tima. You lay inside him say when the dapomu, when the jina, yes, you will be an general, will be a kakodechi, but I'm going to Ghana and Namno. That is what Ghanaians are expecting from Christian. Issues about support, means Ghana, I am far coach be a Ghana for in Tianada. Until nobody should come and tell us we should support him. Everybody will support him, but he must work to end the support. It's only baby a general, but I'm so happy. Say Omaka chiri coaching say Hana also otana so person to kwa obetimi atu but Hana also otana just to make sure so be edwuma no de amaya.
Also the most important thing right now is to win our next 2 games or the Black Stars and qualify for the AFCON. Inti nature say the dampen for the suit see clean the coach and the next 2 games I will qualify for AFCON.
In the best settle
yes.
Settle that's no waiting starting the year.
But there should be a target.
Oh yes, they are saying there. One coach been a front set target in my window. Was why I open.
Yeah.
I hope so. Perform well. Blah 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 blah.
You know,
Maybe so hard. Oh yeah.
The performance.
Coach, I am on a contract. I can say almost expensive. We expect he will do a very good job, perform very well. Blah 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 blah.
Angola, Benin, Mozambique.
But I don't know. Imagine say. Coaches, sometimes we call any trophy never more who impact. Obviously, coach because here you body dia you fight title, but it me point certain players be or scout to more do buy. If it's Ebenezer Fori, if it's True and you fan crazy, we film other host of other quality players. Coach because here do buy, and that serves as part of the legacy of our blaster. Uja even though coach because here because I'm a crew am GNI, but there were certain quality players be or no and sano scout to fish out. So Chris Ejumani a vague. Title is just one part of it. We don't have a standing project. But you say your squad be PPR. You hope no say a coach be or top notch or any ideologies. Or no case a very systematic coach. Because a squad way profiles way ideas saying I'm a boy, bet me a boy my Ghana. Or even after 2 years, team a masha shafe fair me kwa me tremania me so proud. But na me busa say general. I remember in the days of Coach Kwesi Appiah, na Osaso role our local national teams in America say U23 no. Na Osaso eboa ho. Chris, apart from the blaster no, Osaso eboa form phone bia na. Menim se bia wonya message bi sa dia.
Yeah, interested in
bia no other role bia. Galaxy no ho chanting other teams no say sada so wo ho ba bia. We would want to find out.
In some no air cost no e bo modern say those see presenting no so sa and idea and so bebremo. What didn't Kayaka said the most important thing right now is to win our next 2 games with the Black Stars and qualify for the World Cup. Or say we can pick our games at the World Cup one by one and analyze. But the biggest disappointment was our defeat to Uruguay. We are Chris and the to Edja. Our Mohammed Brim na Africa Champions League match outdoor and our match outdoor course of Africa. Mrebema yanko Indiana Wells kakra na yungu remwa na kran na edwada die bobo so e di amanfo Herbert Mensah weekend so ya appointing no electing no as the president Rugby Africa. Herbert Mensah is now the president. Intina and so our Bobo so kankramae. Asembia ba free. Semensia Mola. Ye de hunsem ebebremo. Ebiom Chris Hughton or say the attendance at the Babera against Nigeria or something to remember. Okakai. I'm saying the rim feeder. Nipe pu ko Babera Stadium country Ghana against Nigeria at Babera Stadium. Inti odinsam no to da awal yem bobo so nkranka
sejo me de ade ba kuna me from ade am hu yi e chemi se coach no munjini ndi sejo mamin crave your indulgence Sani Kim Faisal sejo se ne yire awo omobe outdoor ne china no se ngosuma no sejo these 7 teams are qualified yes o se ohia o se na ware wenhu ti o se ka
one fan so na me ko ka we na wo kanini na doka ni baraka
ozi we dio konya se gumu aka na ni beje fa
at time ni program time dia sa no pa no mtaye
okay
suna and pa no mtaye
ba o mutimi tena wa ibia
okay Sani say my program time dia I promise you I'll be there okay
so 7 teams are qualified nti be me say virtually ye via ni sa
okay
Simba qualify, Waka qualify, GS Kabylie, Esperance, CR Belouizdad, Sundowns. But I know Seju Sundowns Ekonya 1-1 draw. For me it was a game they should have lost that game. Because Al Hilal enya clear cut chances about game nunina and they have themselves to blame if someone team an qualify and team an komunima. Because chances about game nunina muno munyai. Almost enya penalty SSN. El Tahir SL that penalty no. It was so unfortunate for them. Simba were so ruthless. 7-0 against Horoya. Hat-trick from Klatos Chama, 2 goals from Otos, and then 2 goals from that Senegalese international Sadio Kanute. That one was enough for Simba to have that 7-0 scoreline. Heavy scoreline. And Seju, Simba were so ruthless. So we group now, Mone Raja Casablanca and so after that qualification. So Seju, the game I ever saw between Nadia Lali and Al Hilal, a match of destiny because Ubia destiny himself. Al Hilal just need to avoid defeat and go through. But Ali there omun any option better than to win because almost 7 and Al Hilal what 10. So mutimi show more and no be more 10. Omun munya be 10-10 but e honom no mu be use head to head difference and goal difference no netimi determine. Ebia e honom na Nadia Lali e betimi nya that opportunity. For me, I believe Nadia Lali will go all the way to make that match count. So Mube BT Al Hilal and win the game and then probably qualify to add up to already 7 teams now more qualifier or quarter finals.
But when some way and from Chris Hilton, I'll say I'll spend more time in Ghana and I watch the Ghana League. I'll be spending more time in Ghana, so we'll be watching more games in Ghana. The local league is dear to the Ghana Football Association. We Chris Hilton in Seminobi and so I don't know. Mickey Yana Yentie be live. So there is a coso Sementia more. Our
Sergio, confederations yenya omo qualify. ASEC go through Rivers United of Nigeria after that 2-2 draw so qualify. Far Rabat, Marumo Gallants from South Africa, Yanga, they beat US Monastir 2-0. TP Mazembe, NAS Bamako Sergio, Omuina Moya out.
Okay.
TP Mazembe, the only game more winning that one win against AS Bamako. Because they went to Tanzania and lost 3-1 against Yanga.
Okay.
Omu Beluzu, Omu home and away game against US Monastir. And over the weekend, so almost lose against AS Bamako.
Okay.
So it's just a TP Mazembe so out. If we did a group more qualified that CS Monastir and then Yanga more the the top 2 spots no that.
Okay.
So far no within the Champions League 7 teams now and within the confederations we have 6 teams and okay. So with 2 remaining spots are up for grabs. All other groups now there are more 8 points into the last game no before say betime determine and no because so the weekend of 31st of March to around 2nd of April and no be use about that game no near they determine go through to the next stage of the CAF Confederations CAF and the CAF Champions League. Sergio Ukai Ismail Ben Nasser 2019 no winning the African Cup of Nations best player of the tournament.
Oh, okay.
No Empoli and AC Milan etono.
Okay.
Oh yes na boy.
Okay.
During Wenger days, no sir, he was one of the young guys when Timmy Anya Kwan developed over Italy. Now Arsenal are reeling of omo person moko no muko Tieska plus a player for the signature of Ismail Ben Nasser. Arsenal one striker be a friend of Folarin Balogun. He was born in US. Last season no come team say o start rem e the French Ligue 1 top scorers now ka ho.
Okay.
We Mbappe, we the likes of Terem Mofimo and also one of the top omo shegu spa of the French Ligue 1. But a likely say obe back after the season kosono. But oba say obenye bia bono say a very, very difficult question to ask because Edin Ketia ho, Gabriel Jesus ho, Leandro Trossard also one of the guys are nowadays Mikel Arteta 8 million up front. So ebia eno na be ma vacuum enyo Emma Falorin Balogun enya kwa nkurem. So eno no na AC Milan really on that Arsenal really on that say omo person mo use no plus cash. No more the Akoma AC Milan, no more the Ismail Ben Nasser. Over the weekend, Carlos Alcaraz, a very good job he did against Daniil Medvedev. 6-3, 6-2. So you were dispatching, we're winning the Indian Wells. With Oprah and Emma when Timia recently held Australian Open, of course, early part of the year, of course, Australia. But he's back after beating Daniil Medvedev. Okomana from Elena Rybakina and so ABT Arina Sabalenka by 7-6, 6-4. But a big congratulations to Mr. Herbert Kwabinampo Samensa for winning the African Rugby Union presidency.
Okay.
Yeka Patrice Mochepe in terms of rugby or no.
Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Herbert Mensah, for such a great achievement. He deserves it. Victorious Collins. And anyway, and so Abre Yay. Yeah, to also Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 173, Sanso and your Facebook and the YouTube and digital television. And Isi Fumaha are watching your show in Okocha's hometown. Kumasi Asante Korokos Juju Man Okocha. And then Kanda Sunya Zongo and Okocha wife the birthday later remember so why. Yɛnhwɛ kakra a ɛwɔ ha na afei yɛmfa deɛ aka no nyinaa no ɛnyɛ afisɛm gye sɛ bi a mowɔ nsɛm baako anaa mmienu bi ɛno so no wopɛ sɛ yɛde ɛho nsɛm ɛba sɛ the winner isn't mentioned kwame woamfa winner no amba hwan ɛna winniɛ nti na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛte ho nso nsɛm kwame hwan na winniɛ mebatɔ monyana momfa winner no ɛdin mmerɛ yɛn. Good morning sir and your crew. David Fofana of Chelsea has been called to Cote d'Ivoire under 21. Don't you think, if he were to be a Ghanaian, they would have called him to the Black Stars for someone who has had a couple of first team games for Chelsea instead of our under 21 team, which would have rather strengthened that side. I don't know what you guys also think about this. Joy, would we free? Dansuman and Abre Ye. Yababa, so now later, there are stories and so Abeka Mohon. On players' invitation to the Black Stars, Chris Hutton, head coach, I say it's very tough picking 25 players to represent the nation. That means some good players will definitely be missing. Chris Hutton waka ose dey pa say over pick 25 players ma omo represent Ghana Black Stars na edin inti ya good players bi emeka 25 no ade a edin bi ye papa ema coach bia mpamjo me call Charismatic Ventures na yakotwe nkomo kakra Hindi Herbal Mr. Zahara Herbal Mr. and Zahara Man nkomo kakra boss boko
pass ejo
yede nyakopo ase yendi nkomo adwada no pa na manfo etwe mo pa nti de na mo de free currency kaso e bre na no pa
Sajo meda wase wakonya ade aman na mechia watiefo nyina ne Ghana fo nyina na no pa de brother ben meche makonya se dia no say Charismatic Ventures ye nupa ye de abadwa so a eboa Ghana ene adasa ho nkomo ne de brema no pay na ye bedi kan we fie dura eye Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules Zahara Mixture ene ni G capsules ye dura eboa be ma ni sisi ha no a wanya nam yare a ama ni sisi yare se wo ye be ma na wutie me na wanya nam yare na wo ho a wodunso ntentem be ma bu wo ha onya nam yare a odunso wi a na ne bema mu hyehye no odunso wi a na insufita edi akire ba enam yare no so ma ne sisi so eye ne ya so ye bema na wutie me na ohun san sunson nsenwa nyina wo ho a na ohun sai bia tokro bia ko wura mu no na saa de we ede yew enti adura aba ebeboa amanfo di ho adanse ye Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules so ye ba so na wutie ma no pay na wakono e wo ho wo fom na sometimes ube hu won ho na nsuo gugu na yi akatoa ohwa nsuo no so be hu se pampan kakra wo ma adura aba ebeboa ebema saa nyema we nyina afiri ho ye Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules oba bi wo ho a nsansan gugu no be ma bi wo so a ne be ma ho no ohwa na nsan egugu ne nkakra na ne be ma efon tu so ye be ma na wutie me na nsan gugu ehwa na ho kekaw na obema no efon adura ebeboa bema nsansan na egu no a obema na efon na eso te no nyina akoye Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules ya duro Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules ya to apete herbal shop pharmacy shop chemical shop bia eben wo de bowura ho okwa so pe Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules je ya number si ebia na bibi wo ho bibi kire wa adwene so obetima afre yen na wo ne ya twetwe ho nkomo 0246 34 83 34 0246
0246
34
34
83
83
34
34
0248
0248
56
56
93
93
35
35
Zahara Mr. Saya dro wan so a ebustu nkomwa na won ho no so yo ba na so ye be ma na utie me na osa ha wa adwene uyo ba so na anasa be ma na utie me na osa tete o edura numra obonso obo ehyehew na untimi nda edura ebeboa be ma osa na tete wuni nyina akoye Zahara Mr. ene Zahara G capsules oba bi wo ho a okonfichukoma na obre ebeduru na opa wo kro ne be ma be hyiam na ne menso ane bra na sa ontimi nyaba ti so yo ba na utie me na uhu saa ne ma we wo ho na ofichukom uhu na mania eduro aba ebo adasa a dodo na aboye mrane ne se eduro ne yeye Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules eduro aba ebo obi a enam yale ni infections a ye gonorrhea eye syphilis etene nka wo dwane ye Zahara Mixture ene ni G capsules yabeko ye eduro eye Zahara Man capsules Zahara Man capsules ye duro wan so a be ma bia wonim de wonim omu chia ya omu boye mrane efre ye boye mrane se be ma nie so ye be ma na utadua no wo ho na entimi nwoba so ye be ma na utie me na akono unya akono se one oyire ana opatena ebeda so ye be ma na utie me na usisi no awo me say usisi no ahodwa to the stand say oba no pese odi hia untimi mfa nhia no wo engine na ye mere me say car no entimi ntu from daban po enkodura hodwa edura ebeboa ebesiesie no ebesiesie otadua no amotima tutuo eye Zahara Man capsules bowura herba pharmacy shop bia odi anu so obeto no anu mienu anopa mienu anumre mienu anopa mienu anumre me say so ye be ma na utie me a edura aba eboa memma no secret na ye Zahara Man capsules pebi na beboa na ye beko ye edura eye Hindi Herbal Mixture Hindi Herbal Mixture ye eduro wanwaso a eboa obi a wonya typhoid fever obu ha typhoid ha na adwene typhoid tete na me say eduro numra so obeda pa de na ada ne asem obu eduro numra na ne nsuru mu twetwe no da pa so obeda ontimi na eduro aba eboa manfo eye Hindi Herbal Mixture ewo mo typhoid hawa omu kom odi ya ne say ubehwe unsuo num ye ene wadidiem ye no apɛ Hindi Herbal Mixture no wabobo bia mame se malaria tete o se pressure ha wadwene se diabetes ha wadwene edura aba eboa adasanye Hindi Herbal Mixture me so ko drugstore a so pɛ Hindi Herbal Mixture pharmacy bia ben wo licensed chemical shop bia ben wo herbal shop bia ben wo me se be Ghana ha ba bia ya to apete o de obowura ho o se opɛ Hindi Herbal Mixture dia phone number si ebia na bibi hawo bibi kire wadwene frɛ yen na ye bekyerɛkyerɛ omu 0246
34
83 34 0246 34 83 34 0248 56 93 35 yenro ni yato apete herba ene pharmacy shop bia obenya charistic nupa na ewa adasa ene Ghana fo nyina obenya bi wo
yedase pa nti nyankopon ya aduma adasa ne yebesa ne wo asia charistic ventures Zahara Herbal Mixture Hindi Herbal Mixture they ka ho bebre Zahara Man capsules eka ho ena Zahara G Herbal capsules ho de bompam jo numbers no mo frɛ no 10 na onimo eni enkomo enema bebrebe ayare ahodo hamo yare ahodo hamo ni nyina no ombe ye free 10 de amamo eye adwuma papa amanfo edi ho dance friend numbers no na omo emwa papa ye to aso de amamo Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television say local stories no na ye de bremo enchekra kwa miki ba be transfer the local stories no abreye Chris Hilton odi nsem no kwa diana odi to edwa wasan e de foforo aka home osi local games no obehwe ye papa na ehia no be select players bi American national team no ehun so modern mo no e wo soro pa dia osi ene King Faisal ene Bibiani Gold Stars e wo match e wo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex na saa match no na opeso obehwe bi pa nenso no eso sign call back na ene training didindi Emma Black Stars boys na omo abande so sign call back to Accra na osign any boys no ekosia make Black Stars players no they so sign call back to Accra immediately after unveiling no na obi busa no the kind of legacy our beja ewo achire emra onye Black Stars coach biom no na small kind ni kwanya Black Stars ebe fa so abo mo ball ade a ebe ka ho se wei Chris Hilton ne nsa no sei eno di jayen a obia ni wure enfida osi opese osan ejayen ade ba ko se oye ne best na or achieve a lot and my Black Stars we any nema hodwa obese ojaho legacy obese oja the Black Stars one the way of play Chris Hilton the way of play and afi obey the best achieve a lot for the Black Stars no be a catch and say obetimi I promise ye say obe win trophy at the Black Stars and or say no one can guarantee you a trophy or anything, but can promise to work as hard as I can. Enti ye kwaba na ifacho or say obi no with mouth guarantee you say tintina me ko trophy we, but obey juma den na sa juma den no e dey sound mani nyina enso bebreye ekoso de ekoso bia de hunsem bebremo. In my own small way, let me humbly congratulate Herbert Mensah on his election to this high continental office. It's an honor not only to Ghana, but in particular the Kotoko, or say the fabulous Asante Kotoko family, of which is an important part. Lawyer Kwame Boafo, and anyway, and so Eba Afa Herbert Mensah say, yeah, you know, say ono and president. Rugby Africa. And he said, our Mohammed Kaheno, Ono, and Patrice Mosepe, rugby version. Yeah, also the Amamo Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Come make a translate the local source, no, bre, yeah. What translate, and so this is before commercials can create me ba. Quite more than winner, no.
There be no bien winning.
Oh, how?
But trying.
Na why?
Pacho say.
Why phone na mode tools obi an win.
Backroom staffs no enam fama me
komo.
Me ko.
This is why crank win it.
Me crank be dia ma me.
Be dia ma. Okay. So Oshash gold shirt and Osha media man Ash gold.
Yeah,
Ash gold shirt, yeah. Okay.
Me buso no mo say obi an win.
All right. Into young shed or the brain but me fa commercials kakra ba me ba. Na fi ya to aso dia ba.
For Accra Lions, one of the best goal scoring midfielders in our league, and look at how Nenya boy he had to play. He had to work something out. Sign of the ball not out to net. Now quickly, let's talk about Samatex. Any Kumase Asante Kotoko game at Bebaso, our Samurai boy all the way. It's a tricky game. I mean, very, very tricky game. Samatex, enya some new additions, especially in the final third. But they were here at Babayara, and this was a game I'm going to take a lead, you know, through Prince Owusu in a situation at Kotoko and a Lusu Bono in their final third when they were recovering it during the first phase of that build-out. And Lusu Bono. Now from here, and a Prince tested the position of Danlad and the first goal and the man Samatex Kumase Asante Kotoko. So it means they've built the confidence already. These are the situations Yana Yeshua say ebetimi asa repeating. But talk about other quality teams like Legon Cities, even though Obaka drop it into the relegation or the red zone. But earlier in the season, now Legon under Maso Kunadi, the same coach. Now Omo Yade, they went over in Samurai Boy and Samatex MMO feel the presence of a real monster at our stadium. I say it's been a team a general mobile no one share bebre. They've gotten a coach from Kotoko, Isaac Opoku-Agyeman. They already have other players like Seydou Abubakar from Dwarfs, and of course Ivan Sosewusu, another brilliant player. But how to put a team together, because I'm a bit inexperienced. Kakra season, we've seen that against certain teams like Kotoko here, how performance even though they lost due to the results. But Oko Samra Boy, General, trust me, our performances have been very, very awesome. Obafia, how they really dominate. Inside that team, you have a certain player like Kayeke in that midfield. Dauda Seydou is one of the best number 6. Even though he's a young chap. But on the Kayeke partnership, because he allows Kayeke to move into the final third. And that is why Agadas would really have to do some extra work and sign with me Aketa. For Kotoko, they've been creating a lot of chances, especially starting from Babayara Adia Konso. Kotoko can create from set pieces, from open play. But one thing they say, yana eya kwetse kosuani nyina gu basket bakum. Ase mukola ansha yana one de go ne bana akwa bibia. So on this circumstance, a boss ya na share Enoch Morrison, any other members like Georges Infege. Infege is not scoring this season, but in Samra Boy they'll be needing some of these players to come on board, because entimi kwa mukola ankwa be face a certain James Sowonu ewo echiro. They have other top quality players ewo echiro. Of course, Adusian Emmanuel, that captain is one of the best left backs you can have in our Bet5 Premier League. So Kotoko first warning for Kotoko. I don't think it's a more attacking who too much. First of all, how to nullify the threat. Smatics, everything by general. After a more stabilize a control game, then Kotoko can think about how or make me a punish Smatics. I was at Golden City Park last time out against Bekum Chelsea, and trust me, the kind of pace and guys where the Kotoko defense, this game will be a game to watch. You can't miss this game because I've really watched Samatics. What Kotoko defense struggle to face, attackers are faster and swift. Basana, because Kotoko attack defenders and support to space in the behind the back line and the goalkeeper and Temuna Baba Yekese. They don't stay very compact because more air recover distance on this circumstance. They are playing against one of the first attackers in the league in Ivan Sosewusu, Seydou Abubakar, very strong and quick. And you have Opoku-Agyeman, can't leaks, players on more speed, very pacey. Opoku-Agyeman, formerly of Ashgold, but behind their defense, I think Samates commit errors. Dodo James Sowonu, you are there. And of course, Smiler also but errors no more committing. Look at that goal from Baba Yaya and I said Dramani Yaya for Bibiani Gold Stars. That was another similar situation. I'm consider they've been committing errors around their box. And it shows sometimes the defense need a lot of cohesiveness within that department. But Kotoko is an experienced team. Because some amount of pressure, they would always sustain that pressure within that zone. And the Basa, Samatex, look at that error. They've always been committing these errors, our Samra Boy. I mean, you repeated a lot of these patterns against Bibiani Gold Stars. How long are you defending or keeping away such errors from your game? I think Kotoko will have their chances, but it's a game that is so tricky. And I would advise that they should switch off from the defensive front and sign a later part of the game. Or more Atimia Jerekwanya on Befaswa. On by attacking Samatex over in Tamale, one of the big games over the weekend. Where Dreams, the attacking style of play, Bibi Papa, the Amomo, Tamala. We will be watching that very closely. But one thing I saw also about Dreams, they always attack in numbers. Trust me. You can't go to Tamale and play with some 4 attackers in the final third. These guys will punish you. Levetius Alpha has been a key man within the system of Hamza Mohammed in Tamale. You go that back line, you also have Company, the captain. Very stalwart, quick, and very mobile. In the final third, you have somebody like Agama. Every single duel in the final third involve Agama and Setamale enya form kakra recently. Now you're down to the improvement over the winter and I said mid-season break. Modi players kakra ebeka. One of the situations is so clear about Dreams, and they said they would always attack you. Dreams Beba also from set pieces. They've been scoring. They did this against Accra Lions just last time out. Ba also from open play, from all angles. Coach Karim Zito is building a very attacking, very offensive but ya na metaka say o ko bi so no na o dwene how a obe close one kasa so doors no obe shut it down o entry point and dreams sha ya na omu defense no raise lot of questions. Now on this circumstance, look at how many players can you find here. This is Jalulu, the captain and the leader at the back line, but what shape is this? Structure Ben dreams Eddie defending. But the area tricky about defending necessary who defending who face who keeper. It means a control no anyone some. So watch Accra Lions here attacking with some 4 players or 4 attackers. And say attackers in over 3, not defense in over 3. Then it means that dreams defensive shape no ya na enye. But Coach Karim Zito, listen to this please. You can't open up this way Tamale. They would always be attacking you, especially your right side, because that is where the key man Levetius Atta will be playing. He's a left back, but he's always been in the final third. A basa ye inverted ni yen place baby a ball no strikers ni jina obetimi aye sajuma na and in the final third, trust me, Samson Ejuku will always be the present man our ability line. But for dreams to be much stronger, match will be dependent on goalkeeper Kumsen. Last time out, Busam is top 5 keepers. Oh, a league man, I would have told you, say, a Kumsen of dreams. One of the top-notch goalkeepers. Now watch the 40-meter distance from the spot of the ball and the goal line. And I am asking you about the position of Kumsen. So how can this ball end at the back of the net if Kumsen, you are showing your agility? 40 meters. What power behind the ball? The bit ball we say a show, but the technique now apply now really exposed Kumsen. He's lost confidence. It's a bit late into the season, and you can't be making this sort of errors. That say John Busam say at the end of goalkeeper or ball near the first and as a near post. Now or then inside me as Opia ball no will lose that kind of technique.
Now kwaba biom eba midfield action Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Okay, nti nkomono kwa na ekoso nsemusa eko ema Chris Houghton audiensem enso to edwa yaka trophies hu ensem na ose there will be no specific tactics for the Black Stars and how the team will set up because there will be variations. There will be no specific tactics for the Black Stars and how the team will be set up because there will be variations. And so no. Na also opeso build the Black Stars. Emma yesan echo back to your winning ways, you know. Chris Houghton or Kasapa. Into your ba na nensem no enso no yetimi abebiem krankra e de amamo. Sir, don't you think Schlapp can be a shaka? Because I see him to be a box-to-box player for Leicester City. Or, with that, Partey can be free and play his normal game. ASI, Assistant Superintendent of Immigrations, Harrison Nyako, and anyway, and so Abreye. You're free Assistant Superintendent of Immigrations. You call Medina, Accra, bound for Francis Nadiwe General. The Ghana Football Association is not serious as an organization to manage our football. How can you give the coach less than 3 years to prepare to restore a team which has gone over 40 years without a single trophy? They don't have any proper plan to restore the glory of our Black Stars. It's hard time. We have to be serious about the Black Stars as individuals because they can be wasting our taxpayers' money on the Black Stars without giving us good results. Bamfo Francis, Medina, Accra, Deode, Abba, and so and on. Come Nasom, Isaac, Crystal Palace, Prince, Ashtown, Kumasi. What's wrong with AC Milan if we can beat Udine? How can we beat Napoli? If we can't beat Udine, how can we beat Napoli? Milano will kill us. Isaac, Crystal Palace, Prince Ashtown, Kwame Mickey.
But you know, my say free the Black Stars. They said already with their 2 January. Some for Shemono, cause unveiling of the head coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Would they sembe a day bre with you so. But you bet to us our Black Stars on sense. Someone run a question there. the head coach of the senior national team, Chris Hughton, on an assistant coach, George Boateng, etim bepiemu, our Mensia Palace, Abra, na Otumfo say to the second or celebrity Akweside into Kessben television, a year Chris Hughton, and onam a year, a what or call a year Akweside, ye dinechia, ye man fans, and so Mensia Palace on. Na ebredri ema ne kochia ayo tumfo say to the second asantene or presented Black Stars Jesse adema otumfo ewo Akweside na se Chris Hughton presented Black Stars Jesse ade ama ayo tumfo say to the second asantene ni nyina no efa Black Stars game a ebekoso on Thursday and enam so ema san hihie we ni nyina no ekoso obase ne so se big game ne baso on Thursday at 4 p.m. at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Mohamed Salisu was it is the first time waba Kumasi besi akan ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium and into supporters when yenyina yembra na yembeta team nechi yenti Mohamed Salisu. The senior national to the Black Stars of Ghana defender Mohamed Salisu and on this answer to the Ransford Yeboah one also safeni invite no so mesi akan from Black Stars was to see you in Kumasi ye expecting more ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium Ransford Yeboah.
Hi, I'm Ransford from the Black Stars. I hope you're at the game against Angola and we'll see us in Kumasi.
Wey Black Stars on some out one de 70 Ghana series, 50 Ghana series, 30 Ghana series and Nisika. One would you get 70 50 30 20 star 711 hash and only short code abe dial na fe wetimi ato ticket star 711 hash and only short code abe dial na ato ticket no untimi nto ticket ni bi awo aye short code ne so a opportunity wo e de man se mpono dano obetima Kumasi Sports Stadium na fe boot awodo mo so me be sisio no wo so wetimi akope ticket ni bi enso Thursday 4 p.m. and I can say ne be kosom Professor Peter Chumesi when NSA wo see you wobe pio Kumasi fisa Babayara wo mo hyase so me adwumadie anaso mo etu na ma ye nyema wodo enso obeka no asante twum de betudwa so mo hia se insohie betima flow e wo dressing room sanso na insonyunu ebetima flow apart from no pitch ne so no I was said to me about way a Kumasi Sports Stadium and a sabre one more year juma den said bia on Thursday I can't see about Kosono na se bibia de danakwem and so a day and my Kumasi Sports Stadium Babayara Sports Stadium and only said the city and so a bet was apart from national team no yefie ni nkyere ayana 20 bobo kuna so ye first batch of players ekopiemu abra coach edema na 20 team no kosa mobodo wo free players ni bi wasanso to nsa first second batch of players wamoso so enram na team no etimi kopiemu enso ebo campa wamoso general wamoko prepare for a year and a 20 your main team no sabre selection na ekoso dendenden enso ebo ho ye toasom every national team na so ya yenko Ghana Premier League matches awodo am etimi so
one team for players supporters in my stadium no players them pamomo the performance wasn't good offside goal no omo eje na aboa ama omotimi na the 3 maximum points and referee Laka be about the line one the referee dey minim da be ball at you know I be haman dey be jo masem so poor and we na ye clear enye de obeka se yemfa line tum enye de obeka se yenkofa we mra enye de obeka se yemfa bibintum it was so clear caliber than offside position but what can you say Ghanaian referees there general they call it errors but sometimes yeah na general interesting kakra coach Chris Hughton say at least or bebo game to a certain style
na my entie no biom this time videos no how they support on sama e no bobo so no na fi yenhwe o kan sam efa legacy obeja the Ghana and the Black Stars emra onye coach as of the Black Stars no yentie Chris Hughton
legacy it's always a very difficult question because you know what I am conscious of is results. And I'm very conscious of, in the media, supporters, fans, everything's the same. You win games, you're good. You lose games, you're not so good. These are the things that will never ever change. So, you know, a legacy is about a way of playing, I understand the type of players that we have in the team, and I think we have a lot of technically talented players in the team. But I'm also conscious of what the supporters want most is to win football matches, and you have to go about your tactics in a different way to when you are playing one of the top teams than when you are not playing one of the top teams. So a legacy would be, I hope, that Chris came in for whatever period that is, was seen to work as hard as he can to make sure that a Black Stars team with good, quality, talented players achieves the best that they can achieve. Legacy.
Chris Hutton is somebody to Edra, and so no. No, also can man for a casa and go on shaking Faisal and the Bibiani Gold Stars match a basso or Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex or I wa Brankesi, then Yanu way and Odimai.
Okay, thank you very much. So on the first question, I am aware of the game today. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend. For those that know, I was here in Kumasi for most of the day yesterday in a very busy international period. We have players that have arrived that will train today, and we have players that will arrive tomorrow. So I think certainly it's a game that I would like to attend to, and if the circumstances were different and I had more time, then certainly I would attend. But at this moment, having spent so much time away from the home base yesterday and this morning, then I need to be back for the training group this afternoon.
Okay, Chris Hutton takes him Emma Ontimi Mkoshrekin Faisal. And it be any Gold Stars game, no, Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex or Brankesino. I said, Nay, or some come back to Accra. Say, Shemunu Berria, Black Stars players, Nasha say, Omo Bagana. A real to training or Accra Sports Stadium. Any issues I would na promise say Ghana games, no, Obejepi. Na obetra Ghana ha more na ode aye najuma na idea man so my Black Stars head coach no. All right, yensantie do sign this also.
With the second question, one thing I could tell you is there is not one coach, head coach or manager that would sit up here and guarantee a trophy. There is not one, because we cannot guarantee anything. What we can guarantee is that we will work as hard as we can to put a team together to create the right tactics, the right mentality, the right personnel to put ourselves in the best position to do that. And firstly, that comes from qualification. So we will work as hard as we can. I'll go backwards and I'll start with the second question.
Chris Hutton, I don't know, coach bien or manager bien or obey me, I guarantee you trophies there be the mom no bet me the tuja and our wasebo say obey nyumaden pa I'm a Black Stars say no and the game Juma also babe no and Juma ketwa Juma den was make my guarantee na odi pass and the trophies na ade nyina no so ebebre Black Stars yebeko Black Stars in sense so na mehu Asante Kotoko Circles National Circles Council omo ye ade bi o ma hye ade bi ase amani agiye papa mehu BBC agenda 25%. Agenda 25%. Let's feel Babayara Sunday 26 March Babayara Stadium match remember so 6 p.m. Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Mediama game no. And he also arise. Let's support and cheer our warriors to defend the Premier League title. Arise. Fabulous. Yes. Nima say and I'm any edge home. Who will be saying free circles no from penny for some feel baba yara nipa ko na ya ko support asante ko to kwada mani ajipa ene ma se be boa enyina idea no betum ama nipa akwakohwe sa game no ama boa Kumasi Asante ko club no ene yadwada yo mrepi o yanim asa game no bitum and ya promo ama nipa akwakohwe nso all right ma minko andikemo I'm here to the bread. Kalasi akobu referee bi as a
yeah Joe
where then
Division 1
fine
DBB yeah referee from Kumasi ya referee Ali Asante
wow
na mehwe mfonini na meraho pa mehwe mfonini na Joe you say omo na that TV show
DBB hono DBB oyin DBB and DBB okay oyin Western region wow
very
Kumasi referees
yeah
na omo say then
say I feel glad I gather report and say e be mu see the city
wow
omo ball obi an hye bi e tintina home team hye ball de ekosi no tintina home team home team an hye de say mbo referee these are the things I ekoso
anonko ade
too bad nim the see there but bibia ni wa ye dey be justify so we ko no way until no say you condemn us adini na na ma say because so police ni security for almost stadium wono ni bia me ka almost me control crowd division 1
ti say unya referee be bold so ko this match say ya na wanya protection next time no be ko bia no okwa no waja 3 points na to no adwane aba
you know my suggestion is not police for no mu free ho ana de protect referee yeah was think here the outsiders there ko
so outsiders no free ho numbers no
I agree with the numbers.
For Division 1 game.
I agree with the numbers.
I'm for coffee match in the power.
Yes, I agree with the numbers.
Obi papa, obi nia.
I agree with the too bad. The game now say akwatra ha.
Nipa o say watch nipa be 2-3. Ko nipa na yes adi.
Oh, mbe bombo ntuma ma be pacha wasa ye jano. Jinwa. Mbe bombo ntuma kama abuza mu hana. Papa bia be pack ne car ntuma bom bia.
Bad decisions in poor officiating. Even with VAR, they support us animal because we Europe. No matter say I could bull referees when anyone who say we Europe. When's the last time we
What is this? Yes, animal chum na ya munai. And the sad aspect is that omo muntu ya tekune sempoane kokoyesa.
And na basa ne Madrid game. Some of the never see uncle for complaining with VAR.
Yeah, still.
Please ask Andy if what he's saying about Hearts of Oak players. Why is Conte complaining? Then why is Conte complaining? But didn't agree. He didn't agree with him. And did he watch the Spurs game at all? You must see to testify. Can you now move in 5-6
months? As of Komomo can go to play 235 million pounds difference now. You know. Difference na and do bisa question no ya now on you know sitting then same time be me discuss no
monfa videos no so enche
yes
quality no monfa enche na subsequent events and programs no yeah the share that yeah ankasa no e be bana fi ya church ya dream the phone the every other stories apart from winning
Kotokuru ya as coach no omon kanche nse ne refia or bought 22 matches or 17 points, no so on go relegation into Omonkano. Ebia no league table. I want to know. Intinya mean relegation, not the be our not the be an year, so na mean relegation or that all. Or bought 22 matches or 17 points. Intia Monfa league table, no the stance of Kotokuru. Do you know Circles initiative is a good step.
Yeah.
Last season, your bomber bus say in terms of finance, some support club ma. Team no etimi Premier League no Circles na guache and anu Mr. Dubebo defense ni bia na anso amfa omo de fa no che ntie yes at least omo try to revive the supporting base of the club at least team na she and then omo had the platform I'll bet in their promo 2 game very well after the Blasters game. Ntie for me it's a good step, good initiative and Kotoko supporters no onso ntenafi Brana be katekune sempoa fa support team no any social media and talk social media team and no will not push the team forward but a little who be the other support club no at the Barbara Sports in general. For me, that is refreshing. Christian say Obeba winning ways. That is the only thing I pick from. You know, I feel I'm disappointed in the 2 years, but let me pick the winning ways and talk about it. Ghana Monday born a coffee no. A coffee to the level say Tunisia for na no muntimini ye mono mo share. Comoros for na no be any mo play bian omo share. Central African Republic for intimi kra intimi share omo. South Africa omo de bon so no we struggle against them. Until we need resource. I be put to pressure no abafem and etimi aboy and me etimi build a formidable site. It's security can no. I agree with him. Say Ghana will need to start winning games before Yetimia Buania prepare a team very, very well. Again, okay about style. What is the style of play Ghana say yebo? Can no be any say yebo champion and eye-pleasing football? But is it the same old story? No. And it will be any say yebo wide play, say yebo defensive plan, see game when you typically based attacking play. See, game when you depend on the classical number 10s. You game when you depending on players or more wide areas. Players better now your coaches and prefer. The style is clearly missing from our game. And it's all say, or the signing money in air prayer for me is a good step. But in the land of the greats, in the land of trophies, you will forever be judged with trophies. None you think as a coach because you appear on my players back home you know the kind. There is no coach or blaster one free new player I be born the alternative. Shooting. Ya bo you game not to certain level enko in Eduaba. We are only hoping you revive the blasters. Revive blasters to the state. I'll be a home blaster bones this is the blaster, but not the blaster that still could depend the days of 82, 83, and 90s.
Good morning, sir. The GFA and the referees appointment committee are trying all they can to assist Salam Yabless, appease Kumasi Santikoto supporters after his ban. He was given a heart-to-four game where he clearly denied us 3 points at the dance park by not awarding that clear handball. He was again sent to ensure victory at all costs for struggling Kumasi Santikoto against Samates with such bias officiating. Against Great Olympics, a dubious penalty was awarded against Accra Hearts of Oak as well. The GFA and the referees appointment committee must be very careful with Hearts of Oak. Again, yesterday, the referee came to deliberately frustrate our boys. Every tackle was adjudged foul against us. God is mega crap. We realize, 055 14449 I tell you, the referees, especially the line 2, knew at least referee Kala will defend them with poor positioning, as he's been doing in dead ball situations like that. That's why they shamefully added 7 minutes to the struggling 90 minutes. I still don't understand why a whole 7 minutes was added to the game. They are just helping some clubs, and it's now clear. Look at the difference between Caleb and the defender. Upon UK.
Majo, yan clear say enye Salom ni di kotoko match nrano.
Okay.
Ene Salom di match wakra. Esudo Morris ni di match na wo Samatex. Yeah, enye Salom. Salom di match wakra nde.
Meba. Hello.
That's Joe.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Mati, good afternoon.
Yo, Karamawa ni mekasafi ye Bokrum.
Bokrum, okay.
Never can say the baby any Western region or Bono region. I near Eden and Soko. Me come as them so Mamita Kotoko. Nimbo Mabaso Pase Kodia and Noa and Nasa Nano Saturday Marco Dino Sam Nabo and Yambo Mabaso. Na amonko so nkonko den sa na say defend say dey ni option bia say e be call African nations this is league so na akọ den dia ama yi na has for say outside go na dia na e for so mo we ne na kɔtɔkɔ deɛ yɛtwe yɛ saa nti mfa mpaebɔ ne aniadi a yɛde bɔɔ last season no tae team no akyi na me ogyidie wɔ arehyɛm sɛ league no yɛbɛsa depende sɛdwo karama1 nakra o
yɛdase paa kala unima deɛ no nso na ɔkɔka yɛsɛ ɛwɔ
bono na me pɛ na menim
ɛna ɔkɔka western region western ne bono no ɛbɛn
bono no ho a hɔ baabi
wow ɛnyɛ no ha bono ɛnyɛ no ha
oh sɛ bono
Hello, Joe.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir. For the first time, I'm a monitor show you guys 8 years. I feel I'm a friend.
Wow.
Yeah, your friend made the other. You register to my meme.
Meme, yo.
Yeah, I'm in the post. Moya dear pa, me monitor my show no. Me credit union, me a branch manager of Dominance, and so. Every day be a monitor show no pa nice and good. Now Refi Kala how I'm gonna call we now more analysis now. Okay, say infringement against protocol. 18 box no. Similar thing happen and we are Barca and Real Madrid and Barca shares can go no BS for this nka ref ni beje foul. But also pass ball no. Answer na all can and push no. And answer no whole can. And you say, what better than one foul there? Crocodiano is not foul. Because player no in your bone and sana only defender no crash for 18. And see, and also, you are now much of hope at my.
Yeah, that's a pa, yeah, mem for and so, and no interest or mempa and maybe oh, now Mumi, a mem, half mem, but your color. Does it be see Madrid de Bassa game?
Jose no nkyerɛ sɛ saa ne teɛ wote asɛ football no sɛbisɛbi ɛnya deɛ a ɛyɛ static mmara no ɛba saa no adeɛ bɛsi wɔ park so no so na yɛgye ɛyɛ reflex referee no baabi a ɔgyina no deɛ bɛtwa mu n'anim ɛna ma no yɛ dɛ ɛka sɛ ɔgye ɛno nti woblɛ mu sɛ
hello good afternoon
yo this
Bauer
from Upper East Region.
Okay, Bauer from Upper East Region. Okay.
I've been listening for you people every day, every time. I've never missed you people's your show.
Thanks so much, Bauer.
And I'm also a player at the but I'm a Barca fan. But the game yesterday, Barca Madrid, Clasico. Do we still argue that the Madrid player have scored a goal and the referee was insisting that the goal is offside? We are able to verify or to talk about that issue for us.
Oh, okay, we'll do that before the end of the show. Pepacho Kala, short comments. No,
say you can't tactical board and say offside. Because at the time of the kick, yes. At the time of the kick, or you should know, say offside is being judged at the time of the kick. Where was the player? And now where is the player? Where was the player? So at the time of the kick, if said there is a pinch of the body, crown no ahead than the ball and the second last defender, then it's offside. So that is why I'm going for VAR.
Joe, and then Okucha wife, the birthday, Okucha, policeman Okucha, the wife, and the friend Matilda Ofori, Matt and Funny and Echegu Kessben TV. Okucha, the wife, no. Ukuso was so happy birthday, family Nina. I'm always so happy birthday. You know, Matt, happy birthday. Calabasso.
And then RFA for RFA Kotoro. Omoye today Cosbiama referees, the referees and a club owners and a club administrators. And they are say.
Okay. Breaking news up next. You say she on 9. The extra time you made no about so your cram where the money na asses